Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everyone? Hi, Gwen. And Gwen, thank you. I just actually saw your message and I responded. So thank you for the coffee. Oh, good morning, Miss B. Miss B, are you going to come up with me? I'm going to send you a link. If you want to come up, come on up, please. It's been an exciting morning to say the least. Good morning. Miss B, I'm pasting it now. I'm going to go ahead and say good morning to everybody. Hi, Sunshine. Welcome in. Good morning. Gwen, Michelle's husband, can see all the money they are hiding, I believe. Yes, and think he's going to blackmail them for their money. And people aren't following this storyline. It comes on at like 4:30 my time in the morning. Mm-hmm. And I've been watching them. And it's like this morning, I went, whoa, he's going to talk to his wife about it. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Denise. Hi. Good morning, Christopher. Miss B, did you get the link or are you not going to come up? Please hit the like button, everybody. Hit smash, tap, poke, or push the like. Light it up. Light it up, light it up. It's free to subscribe. Please do. Thank you so much. And for people who did watch the video I did this morning at 5 o'clock. Hi, Miss B.
Hey, I was trying to listen to Brooke ask these questions for her job interview.
Oh, okay. I've been up since 4:30 and I saw that blackmail tape
Oh,
and I jumped up. I said, wait a minute, what now?
you
And I
said you
started
jumped
watching it
up.
again and jumped on the laptop girl and made a video.
I seen you made a video. I didn't get a
You
chance.
say, what's she doing this early?
I didn't get a chance to look at it because
It's good, Miss B. It
I
came on like probably about 4:30 my time, and he laid out some particulars. Well, I
yeah, I
put it in the
seen the
video,
yeah,
but
I
you
watched the
do.
video. I didn't get a chance to watch yours.
Oh, it's basically the same because I don't. I'm not like you. You're very creative. I just go through it, and that's it. Let me
But
say just
yeah.
good morning. Miss B is here with us. Everybody, please say good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning.
There's
Yeah.
baby girl. Haven't
I'm over
seen baby
here
girl.
trying to figure out Evelyn's family dynamic.
Oh, we can talk about that one too. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, let me go figure out her family dynamic now.
It makes me wonder how she ever got with Dave. Kind of interesting. Hi, Fernanda.
Yeah.
Welcome in. Miss B is with us. And Vanetta, I've seen you online this morning. I've been out in the KW dirty, dirty streets doing
Mm.
battle this morning. I just said, bring it on. Hi, Juliet Bratton. Welcome back. And I wanted to say, if I do a video on something, it's because I've been watching that storyline, especially the
Uh-huh.
ones, at night. And
Yeah.
if you keep up with them, you can get a lot of information
Yeah,
because
especially the
they're going
ones
to
that
end
they
up,
be putting out in the middle of the night.
because there's nobody watching.
Yeah.
And Anthony, honey, when that phone rings and that man calls you, watch out because I
Yeah.
think it's going to happen. But we only report what we see and what we hear. I mean, we do gossip
Yeah.
some
And you
about.
know what? I went back. I don't think I had to go back. Somehow the this algorithm will throw stuff at you when you
Hmm.
need
That's interesting. I
it.
found that too. Yeah.
Yeah, because I seen something about Anthony. There was a skit with Anthony, and they were talking about the money when him and Wayne and Roe were at the house,
Hmm.
and they were talking about, and Anthony was telling them about that theater but deal.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like, I'm like, oh, so this just popped up right after I watched the Michelle and them. Here
Yes.
comes that in my timeline. And I'm like, oh, so supposedly I think the deal was $9 million,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yes.
Anthony only took, Ben got 1 million off the
Mm-hmm.
top, and I think Anthony might have got 2 million off the top, and he split the other with
Yes.
Roe and Wayne.
That's
So
right.
he split 6 million with them
That's
for the
exactly
three.
right.
Okay. I
He
was
is the
like, oh, you
biggest.
giving us the
That
information.
yeah, it pops up sometimes. I think
Mhm.
it's I don't know if it's what we say or comment
It's
or
what you're watching, and then that algorithm just like, okay, here go a video right here to help you out. I was like, okay, algorithm, thank you.
well they sent me four, three or four this morning in the studio,
Oh,
and I
okay.
said, "Do I need to watch these?" And I was looking at them, and I thought maybe I will, but we kind of know what happened, but I still go back and check because
Yeah.
we can always miss stuff. But when I did that video this morning, everybody, please know we look at the videos and we connect all these dots that we have. That's why we try really hard not to miss anything. Because once you miss a certain video, you might miss a whole lot of information in these
Yeah.
little tiny videos that they put out. And Miss B, the interesting thing is that a lot of them are very, very short. The ones that's got good information, they're short.
Yeah.
But so let's see. For today, what do we have? We had. I saw Brooke. I watch her sparingly, but enough to keep up. So I watched Brooke. I watched the blackmail video because that's actually the third one that I've seen, but the last two were the interesting ones. And
Mm-hmm.
then I did see Angelina over there on that porch, and all I could think when I looked at Dnisha and Anthony was, Anthony, you better answer that phone when that man calls, and y'all need to stop talking about that house because you might be about to lose it.
Might be.
We
Yeah.
don't know if codes are in there in that on that thumb drive or in the laptop or not, but he did say he had the information.
Yeah, and I think he might not even have their bank accounts, but I think he might have information to where they've been defrauding people.
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, that's the lowest level, and I'm thinking if he sees their money movement, at least he'll
Mm-hmm.
know what they're doing because he doesn't look like he's a squeaky clean guy. Michelle's husband, and then I also said once she sets up the account and he moves all the money into the account, is he gonna turn around and leave her?
Mm-hmm.
He acts like he just loves her so much, but we don't know.
You don't know. But Marion, you said the deal was supposed to have been eight, and each of them got 2 million apiece, but Ben took 1 million off of the top.
Yeah,
So he took his million before the eight. And
yeah, he took
Anthony
his.
LaRoe and Wayne got 2 million
Right.
apiece. So what happened to that other 2 million? I think that's the 2 million that Anthony gave to Piari to hide for him.
I think so too. Otherwise, it doesn't add up.
Mm-mm.
They're not going to sit there and say, "Okay, just go ahead and take 4 million, Anthony."
Because Ben wasn't an equal part. Ben was not even a partner
Mm-mm.
in the theater, so he didn't deserve 2 million to
Mm-mm.
split 2 million with Roe and Wayne and Anthony. So Ben only got a commission because he got the sale. But other than that, there was $8 million, and they were supposed to
Right.
split that 8 million three ways.
And
Ben
I
and
thought it was
Anthony only gave it two ways.
exactly. And I'm still wondering, and maybe it doesn't matter who they sold the theater to. It must not matter.
I guess it doesn't.
Yeah,
Well, we'll know later. We may know later on.
or
Because a
never.
lot of times it will come back.
But I like, finally, I think Brooke got over. I'm going to say Brooke really quick because I know we're not going to stick to Brooke's storyline. But I think she's finally over Isaiah because he kept trying to find out about who told on him, and that's not the point.
Yeah.
And then
I
finally, Brooke just said, "Look, I don't want to talk about that." And she said, "I'm getting off the phone." She hung that phone up and went back to sleep. So she
yeah, I
must
wish
be
she wouldn't
over it.
have told on. She shouldn't have told on Cam.
Yeah, she shouldn't have told
I
on
was like,
Kim.
don't tell him who told you. It don't matter. He over here worrying about who told you more than
Yeah.
what. Like, don't. And then top it off, just tell him I seen your TikTok and then hang up.
That would have been good.
It's like, girl, hang up that phone from
Wait a
the
minute,
little.
did she see it?
Yeah, she saw it.
That's all she had to say.
Yeah, she saw it. Yes, she saw it. Then she went in the tailspin yesterday. That's why she called his mother.
And I was gonna watch that one, but I couldn't because I was out fighting in them dirty, dirty streets. Boy, I had some people hot out there. They were mad at me. I don't care. I was like, Anthony, when that man calls to blackmail you, you better make sure you answer. And
Oh,
I
he's
could tell
gonna
people hadn't watched it.
he's gonna answer, and then see he can't go to his boy Wayne
Mm-mm.
because he had some funny dealings with Wayne that Wayne don't know about. And see, the snake, when you think about it, it's always been there with Anthony.
Yes.
Times when he convinced Roe to do an investment behind Wayne's back.
Mm-hmm. He's always
Yeah.
been a snake.
Yeah. And then when he took the restaurant from them, it's like, okay, Anthony,
Mm-hmm.
they had been dropping us your little nuggets of you being a snake all along. I guess we weren't all picking them up because
Oh,
we had
I
other
did.
stuff going on.
I did because I just thought he was a snake when he came. I mean, when
Mm-hmm.
you come squeaky clean and you're this and that, and we know they tear up people's character, but something about that man just read something ain't right.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, something wasn't. That's why I don't like Anthony to this day, let alone all the stuff he's done since. But oh yeah, and they just loving Denisha at that house, and I'm thinking to myself,
Child, I wouldn't even fight that battle because
I just
Denisha,
felt like it.
you was in the mood.
I was in the mood. 'Cause I went
Yeah,
in.
I wouldn't even worry about Denisha and Anthony because
I
the
usually
Anthony gonna
don't.
get his. Denisha will be done moved on, but
Miss B,
I'm sure.
everybody knows I do not. If I see them, I usually just move on. But I think the reason that I watched this one was because Angelina came over.
Oh
I
yeah,
wanted to see what Angelina had to say.
and I ain't like that either because my problem with that whole skit was the way Anthony defended
Yes.
Denisha.
Yes.
He's never defended Amber like that. And then
Never.
the other thing was the scripts never allowed Amber to go in on anybody the way they let Denisha do.
Right. The only
Now I was
time
like,
Amber, the only time Amber ever got a good piece of Angelina was when she yanked her up by the collar when she was
mm-hmm,
at home alone. They
yeah,
never let her go into it. Even when when Amber pulled up on
on
him, on the three of
outside,
them,
mm-hmm.
she still didn't. She never gets to go in on him.
No, she doesn't.
Never.
And that's what man, I was like, oh, so y'all let Denisha do
Mm-hmm.
all big and bad and all these you give Denisha the license to do this, but you
Right.
never gave Amber the license to do that.
And they
And
think
you
we
never
don't know.
I guess they don't care. It's like, okay, but
Oh,
that's
maybe.
to get another crowd and so that they'll like the I guess so that They're on
They're, yeah,
Denisha's side.
they
Yeah.
need to boost the numbers for Denisha.
Mm-hmm.
And they keep the camera on her because they want people to look at her. And I'm thinking to myself, she is bigger. She's a bigger snake than Anthony, and these
Yeah.
people just loving her, Miss B,
Oh, they'll love her until they don't.
until they don't.
Until they don't.
Miss B, you want to talk to them because I took my water pill this morning.
Okay.
I got to go back in there. I'll be back in.
Okay, y'all. I'm gonna go try to get back up here and read some of these chats after everybody's saying hello. Okay, so Marion said, I've seen another commentator say that Dave is involved with the cartel, Dave from the West Side, like D. So that's why I kind of went back because I was trying to figure out what um, Evelyn's family is involved in. Because, of course, the stereotype of maybe them being, let me fix my camera. Did it work? No. Maybe a stereotype of them being in the cartel because, the way the brother looked, scarred is like really scarred. And my camera. So I was going back to see if I could see any ties to that. So far, I haven't seen any, but it's a possibility. I don't know what Dave's back. We don't know what Dave's background is, and that's what I was wondering because then I'm also wondering because Charity is so good friends with Evelyn, and if there was some cartel, some illegal business, would Charity be that good of friend with Evelyn? So that's where my mind was going this morning. But we'll just have to keep going and see if it's the cartel or somebody. Dave could be. We don't know what Dave gonna be involved when they finish it. No way. Sunshine said, "Does anyone hear the karma train coming? I I hope it's good. Well, it should be coming soon, but you know how the train come and we think it's gonna stop, and then it just keep on going. That's about how Wayne has been doing it lately. He bring the train right to the station, and we like, okay, this is stop waiting for Shayla, and he be like, nope, we moving. We're gonna
Yeah,
keep on going. So yeah. Um, Denise said, I have been watching it also. I thought it was going to be boring, but it's starting to be juicy. You talking about the Evelyn skits? Because there's a lot of people in those comments. They like, oh, this is boring. Get rid of it.
mm-hmm,
But I'm like, okay, these people gonna be interesting. You got to give them a chance, and you got to get in their story.
yeah,
And once we get in their story, they're gonna be all right. Because I was like, I don't know, because I couldn't get into when they introduced Delicia's family. I tried to watch them,
yeah. That one was hard. That was really
but
hard.
it was hard. So I'm like, okay, let me try to get Evelyn's family and see if we can. But they're probably straight up Mexicans, and of course, being
They
that
are.
most of us don't know that culture,
Mm-hmm.
it's so we have to really get into it and kind of learn about that culture. But they don't well, they like Steve, but they don't want her with Steve. They want because Steve, I guess he's a American, like
Yeah,
Mexican American.
a Mexican American. That makes a
Yeah,
difference.
I guess so. And I guess the rest of them are like Mexicans.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm like they don't like Steve because Steve be butting in too much.
I just can't see Dave with her. I mean, there where they live looks like any place in America, but for me, it looks like L.A.
Yeah,
right?
they're in
Look
LA.
like
Yeah, you
okay, it
know.
looked like the streets of LA in the
Mm-hmm.
Barrio or East LA or something. And I'm looking and I'm thinking, which that's that okay. Well, maybe she didn't live there though. But I
She
thought she
doesn't live
did.
there. I
No,
mean, she doesn't live that house that they were at today. They were at his father's
the
house,
dad's house,
the
yeah,
dad's house, and well, I guess it's still their family
and
house.
mom, the
But
family.
yeah, so I guess that's where they grew up at. She and the mom said that the kids grew up at that house. They
That's
all
true.
grew up in that house. So that's where Dave. And it may be that I don't know if they went to school together, if they were in the same neighborhood or
Yeah.
what.
So that brings me to the question I always have about Evelyn and Dave. Did the sisters say 15 years? Am I mistaken?
I don't remember how long ago she
It
said
was a
it
long
was.
time ago.
Yeah, it wasn't recent. So it was like she was just basically starting, starting her career and starting
Hmm.
trying to pursue her career, and he was doing the same. So they were in there probably in their 20s.
And now Pop wants Dave back because he knows Dave is rich
Yeah, well, he probably want Dave back because he I don't know what
and
they
he doesn't
wanted.
like Steve.
He don't like Steve at all.
And
And I guess Dave must have been because he was like, Dave never judged us.
right.
So, and that right there made me think, was y'all a crime family? Because I wrote it down on my paper.
Well, look at Scar. He got
Yeah, I see.
prison scars, and then
Yeah.
his ex girlfriend, the baby mama, she been to Chowchilla, which
Mm-hmm.
is the woman's prison.
Oh, that's the woman's prison
Yeah,
because
Chowchilla. Oh
I
yeah,
I figured
Chowchilla's
it was a
rough.
prison. Okay.
Chowchilla. If you hear that, you know they were pretty rough. That's how they got to Chowchilla.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So
That's
and
what
I'm
I was
watching
like.
it.
I'm
I'm like,
wondering if there's some kind of crime family.
I'm
They
like
might, and they might be.
I think so because she being Evelyn was talking about money and how they came about getting the money.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
In the when they on the first episode, I think it was.
Oh, I didn't
Because
even pay attention to
the
that
first
that
thing
much.
I thought was gangbangers, and then I didn't see any. They usually ride in Southern California. They ride red, right, with red
Oh,
bandanas
okay.
and all that. But I didn't see red. I didn't see blue, and she was talking about money. So then I'm thinking, okay, they were into something because
Yeah.
she did say, I hope you didn't get the money from somewhere, but she didn't
I
say
think I
where.
remember saying something about illegal, but I was
Mm-hmm.
like, I
They didn't
that
give
was
us
when I
enough
really
info.
wasn't paying attention to it that much. I might have to go back and find one of those episodes to one of those skits.
I think it's only what three of them, but
I
I
think
might
those
look
are
at them again
also
too
on her page, so I think they might be found quick.
on
But some
Evelyn's
of
page.
those are also on her page. If you go down on Wayne's thing, if you to
Yeah.
collabs,
Mm-hmm.
she's she has some of those collabs. They're also on her page.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll find her. Cause I was watching. I said I'm gonna watch these people again. Cause we know
Hmm.
the husband was a cheater. He had all kind of women and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Was the husband coming home from prison? That's why I had to go back. I'm like, okay, let me understand, y'all. We're gonna get this storyline
Mm-hmm.
now, y'all. Just start watching them. Because we gotta keep up with Dave and what they're trying to do to Dave and
And what they're trying to
Amber.
do to Dave, and why they're trying to bring Evelyn to Dave, and he already said he's not interested. But I'm
Right.
hoping
So,
Wayne is gonna pick off Evelyn.
well, yeah, Wayne is not, that family is too much for Wayne.
They are a
Wayne
mess.
couldn't handle Dan. So Wayne gonna have to go find him another woman someplace.
Maybe no Evelyn. Don't mess up
Wayne said
D's
he couldn't deal
Amber.
with the drama. He definitely can't deal with that drama. That's too much.
So
Y'all
and
gonna
then
have
we
to
had
find Wayne a different woman.
so now we have to see who's that going to be, because I'm just hoping that they don't start really inserting Evelyn into Dave's life.
I hope not, because we don't need her there.
No, we don't. We need some
I mean,
continuance.
yeah,
You
you
know, come bring on the storyline and don't tear his character up yet.
don't tear him up yet. Yeah.
So, but I was thinking about Tasha, the realtor, because he must have had a lengthy relationship with her,
Mm-hmm.
and she's bitter about it, but because she thought she was going to be his wife. But it looks to me like the one thing that probably threw that is that she did not. When he said something about God, she said,
Mm-hmm.
"Here you go with that again."
Yeah.
I don't think that set well with Dave.
No.
But that Evelyn, and then the sister said she liked Amber. So was that to tell Evelyn to back off after she decided in the beginning to bring Evelyn in, and then she turned around and said Amber was nice. So I'm not sure where they're going with that part either.
Yeah, I think the sister, I don't know if she was just trying to tell Evelyn to back off because it's not, and so that she don't embarrass herself.
That's
Because
true.
if the man saying, if he's not flirting with you or saying
Mm-hmm.
anything to you that makes you think that he wants you, then what are you doing?
Yeah, don't make yourself look foolish.
Mm-hmm.
It's been interesting. Let me take a look at these. Juliet, what's been. Oh, you can't hear? Hold on,
Hmm.
Juliet. Can you hear, Juliet? You said, please, we can't hear. 3 days now.
3 days.
3 days now. Juliet, you can't hear? What's going on? My volume is up. Can you guys hear my volume okay?
So I'm getting ready to say, because it might be Juliet. Because I watched last night and I could hear fine.
Oh, you in the bushes last night, Miss
I was
B?
in the bushes last night. Yeah, I turned y'all off one point. I was like, let me go to sleep.
You say that's enough of them, huh? Can you guys hear me okay? Juliet, I think it's saying she can't. You hear Mocha? Hi, Mocha. Hi,
Yes.
Trapstar.
Oh, they told Juliet to refresh and come back. Cause yeah, cause it here fine.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, just go all the way out, Juliet, and maybe just like type in NonyasisChat in the search bar, and then open it from there and see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody else
Um,
is saying they
oh,
they
last
can
night I
hear.
had a tough night, Miss B. I had this lady come in from the other channel I used to be moderator on,
Mm-hmm.
and she had it out for me. And I remember her name, and I remember her coming in once before. And apparently, the moderators must have got a hold to her because she's an Amber hater, like hater. And
Oh.
the only thing that I would ever do, I didn't debate that part. I would just try to keep everybody, pleasant, keep them from
Uh-huh.
saying things. That was when that channel was under control back then. And that lady must have came for me, and I was like, wait, what did she say? That was the first time. And then last night, I guess she had said a few things, and Stephanie and Gwen both picked it up. And then she said something, and I said, okay, she got to go because I came out of character.
Mm.
And I actually didn't keep that. And I do apologize for people who were online last night, but
I must have either it was before I got on or after I clicked off.
it was toward the middle, like going toward the end, but I didn't keep it. So I do apologize
Mm-hmm.
if you were on there and you heard me. I said I didn't curse, but I was not happy. And then we had a new guy by the name of Ricky,
And
but then
I
he
heard you
turned out to
talking
be
to
okay.
Ricky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was newly married. And then Squallow tried a couple things, and I said, wait, think about it, because I know you know the storyline.
Yeah, I
So
heard you
come
talking
on,
to Squalor too.
come on. You know the storyline. Don't try to come in here and get people confused because we know what's going on. And, and Squallow backed off and he just kept
Hmm.
talking. So,
Yeah, I
no
heard
Kool
those,
Aid.
but I didn't hear I must have been probably hadn't clicked on at by that time
And
for
see, I'm watching the chat on the software the chat, um, versus the chat on the phone. And I'm always saying how they're different. So I think I'm going to start keeping it on the phone. At least
hmm.
I can see all of the chats on the phone because we don't see them all from the software.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, we don't see them all. I thought I put them on the screen. Oh yeah, there they are.
Yeah, you got them on the screen, but I don't cuz I look at when I do mine, I look at the comments that are in StreamYard, but I also have my YouTube open
Well, I just opened mine. I'm going to start leaving it open because that woman caught me off guard, and I'm
cuz
thinking,
YouTube, I know they block certain things anyway.
mm-hmm. So, but anyway, I do apologize for people who were in there because somebody had me 38 hot last. Well, I guess I was 36 hot.
36.
I was 36 hot. So I apologize.
Oh
Oh, baby
my.
girl said you did good, Nonya. I was trying not to let them, and you got to be tough skinned, right? But you
Yeah.
can't just come in there being totally disrespectful. I mean, just totally
There's
disrespectful.
just some people that that's part of their life's mission. They want to go be disrespectful to somebody. It's like, why would you
It
come
makes
over
them feel
here
better, huh?
doing that? Yeah, I
And
guess.
the thing about that particular woman is that I haven't seen that lady's name in since the first time I saw her on my channel. I hadn't seen that lady in months and months and months. Like, and then she just says, "You used to be on blah 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 and you were rude to me." No, I was a moderator. I'm not going to let you come in there saying things you shouldn't be saying.
Right.
I'm going to ask you not to do it. Otherwise, I'm going to put you in timeout. But no, she was hot. She was mad. I'm going to get off this pillow. See if am I too short? I think I'm
Yeah,
okay.
y'all. They have to go to people's pages and talk junk.
Well, that's
Because I
okay.
know there's one that said something to me the other day, and I was like, you know what? I was like, well, you don't have to come over here. Number one, it's like you don't
Oh,
have to
wow,
be
Miss B,
here.
she must have really got to you.
Then she told me
Pretty
that
cold.
what she said my videos are bad or something. I was like, well, you don't have to come
You
here.
don't have to come watch.
You don't have to be here. And I was like, but thank you for the you know, the activities. Like, yeah, but you don't have to be here. Why is that something that you say to somebody?
To be mean.
She's like, yeah, but it don't bother me. It's like, yeah, you don't have to come back.
I try really hard not to say things that people just. I try hard to not say anything to offend the fan base, my fan base. I go out of my way. But
Yeah.
last night, Nancy, I wasn't 38 hot, but I was 36 hot. Oh, that lady got me. Anyway, so I'm glad you're here, Miss B. It's Wednesday.
Yeah.
Let me see. Dom 10, what is she saying? It's so ashamed to see these pick me females elevating Fiona, glorifying side chick behavior. Yeah, mm-hmm, exactly. Um, to these narrators pushing their envious and jealous self.
Mm.
O'Neill and the aunties and their Bibles. Okay, usually I don't say people's name, but I was just in the middle of your sentence.
I
But
know.
yeah, I had a
It'd be
Bible
hard
people come
sometimes.
after me too.
Like y'all remember, keep the commentators' names
Yeah, we
out
don't
of
want
the
to
chat.
put their names, if we can help it, because that just causes friction,
Mm-hmm.
and we don't want that. So let's just be careful with that part. Oh, Diamond says she saw you, Miss B. Hi, Carol. Welcome in.
Cause was she out there in the now I don't mess with people in the regular chats out in on Wayne's regular
I
chats
was
in
out. That's where
YouTube.
I was at this morning.
Okay. I will put comments out there, but I won't, it's like that's not my work, so I'm not defending anybody else's work. But
I
when
read a
you on my
comment.
if you in my comments, yeah, I'm gonna say something to you. So
Well, I had made a comment, and then I commented on another one. And the people don't really watch the skits, or they watch them and they don't want it to be what they think it should be. So
or
they want to change it.
they read the caption and go from there.
They just probably don't even watch the skit.
Mm-mm.
And I agree with Trapstar. What's Wayne's point of I, not even Wayne, but what's the point of putting these large amounts of money? Is that just to make it more interesting? Is that what he's trying to do?
Of money for what? For
Like for Kai's birthday party, last year's 15,000, this year's 20,000, and just in general, what's the point of all that? To show that they're wealthy people? I,
Well,
I'm s-
basically, part of it is also in Atlanta, there's a culture of people with the little means. They spend a lot of money on kids' birthday parties. So, if
mm,
you've never watched Atlanta Housewives,
not really. No.
yeah, they spend a lot of money. All those like housewife shows, they spend a
Mm-hmm.
lot of money on kids' birthday parties. And
Okay.
they're doing these big themed parties like Kai had last year and all that
Mm-hmm.
stuff. So that's kind of like the culture in Atlanta as to how they do. So if you have money, they spend their money.
All Trapstar said the young black women think it's the soft life. Hi, Vanetta. Kind of like the twins are thinking that that's how life is going to be for them. They're going to
Yeah.
just get money from men. And they're pushing that narrative, and I hate it. Miss B, I took my pill early this morning. Why is it bothering me now?
No, because it's time.
Anthony is a millionaire, so 20,000 for him is not like 20,000 for a regular person. If I had to spend $500 on a child's party, I'd be upset. Hi, Aquarius. I mean, they
Most
would
of
get
us
the
would.
jumpers and
But see,
whatever.
they didn't stop Shayla last year.
No, they didn't stop her last
And
year.
Amber didn't agree with that 15,000, but guess what? He gave it to her.
Yeah.
So it's his fault
And
because he
now,
let her get it last year. So now she feels like she should be able to get at least
yeah.
some more this year. But you didn't stop her. Your wife last year told you that that was too much.
Mm-hmm.
But no, you was being Mr. Dalton. You
Yeah.
got it all. Like, okay, so let her keep using you.
Miss B, what else I picked up before I saw the video about the blackmail this morning
Mm-hmm.
was that now I did see Anthony and Barracuda, and when she was telling him before she would tell them how weak he was, like you didn't stand up to her, whatever. This time
Mm-hmm.
she flipped the script last night, and
Yeah.
she's telling him what a good job he did and come get some and blah blah blah. And then this morning, here they come with this video about blackmail and
Oh
how
yeah.
Ben, Anthony,
And
and
Darren.
Darren. that man is ready to blackmail them. Because you know
Yeah.
he's got socials and names and whatever is going on. He may not have access to the money itself, but he knows dirt when he sees dirt.
Yeah, he
And
knows.
he's going to get them.
He knows some whatever they're doing and whatever information he got off them computers. But
Mm-hmm.
my thing is, Ben, you stupid enough to put it on your computer?
Yes. And Michelle had the computer.
Right. It's not even somebody telling me stole company property, but that was the computer that she used every day.
Every day.
So why
So
would that information be on there?
you would think he would have had his own. He's always got a backpack.
Well, he
So
should have his own that he don't even bring to the office.
exactly. Well,
If you
why does
stealing, you
Michelle have
gonna bring it, yeah. And you know Michelle was nosy.
it?
Yeah, she was nosy.
And then she made a comment. I'm still waiting to see if it meant something. Where she told him, "I moved those 6 people like you told me to." What was that? You know?
That was because they made more money on the wherever they moved them to was
Yes.
less expensive than the one that they put where they started out was more expensive than where she moved them to, and they didn't give them any kind of refund or anything.
Right.
He said that. He's like, yeah, she just made us X amount of dollars. I'm like,
They I hope they continue with that storyline, and they got it in the wee hours where nobody's looking for it, or they're probably thinking it's a boring skit with
well,
Danielle
most
and
people don't.
Michelle, and
They be like, "Nah, we're not gonna watch that."
I'll be
Like,
back, girl.
yeah, but they'll bring them up a little bit because the Ben and Danielle skits are like, really, really.
Yeah, they are, and that's how I felt about Anthony and Ben skits. But then when you think about it, they dropped some lugs in there too.
Yeah, they used
Those
to
were
drop a lot of
boring.
stuff in there, but their skits were in the morning. But yeah, these are that Danielle
I'll be
and
back,
Ben are
girl.
in
Look,
at night.
I'll be
Like
back.
you gotta go. Yep, Nancy Denisha definitely put a battery in Anthony's back. So Hope is saying Dave was probably laundering money for Evelyn's gangbanging family. Now y'all stop coming up with all these things that Dave was doing because from what I understand, they were younger back then. So Dave didn't have the money that he has now. From the conversation that Charity and Evelyn had, that was a long time ago. So I don't think Dave had that money or those connections. So I don't know if he was laundering money. Let's not say he was. We'll find out though. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Marion, you saying Dave said it was 15 years ago. They grew up together as kids. It's like, yeah, so I don't know what it was, but whatever they were into. And Dave, I mean, I'm sure he's been around, but I'm thinking that the brother and them, they were gangbanging and Dave didn't judge him. I don't know, but Diamond says Ant seems to be growing a backbone against Angelina, a backbone he hasn't shown while he was with Amber. What in the world does Denisha have over Amber to make him stand up for himself more fiercely now? They've unleashed him, is what they've done. That's all that's about. That's just the writing. Because I read comments sometimes and I'm like, especially out in the I'll call it Gen Pop in the
Mm-hmm.
Wayne's skit. And I'm like, do the people think that a person has their own mind, that they can say what they want to
They
say?
think so.
Because in one they'll say, oh, she should do this right here, but then these writers, and I'm like, the writers are controlling what she's saying.
And they don't, it seems like they think the people are control, like they're real.
Yeah, it is like, what's going on in my mind? I was like, this morning I was just looking at something. I'm like, the writers are controlling what the person can say and what they can't say. And yeah, we want them to say that, but they can't say it.
And, Miss B, the other thing I think with Denisha is that because she is love bombing Anthony,
Mm-hmm.
and people don't realize women are really good at that.
Yeah.
And she's love bombing him, and then when he doesn't do the right thing, she takes his cookie away or whatever she takes away,
Mm-hmm.
and then she knows how she's a master manipulator.
Oh, she
She's
is.
extremely
She's
good.
like, what's the name?
And
What's
that, I
that?
think people don't
The
pick up on that part. They think, oh, he just likes her. No, that's because she's very shrewd and she knows how to do what she does. But you're
yeah.
right. They just think these people are supposed to, they get mad at him, and it's like, why are you
Like,
mad?
no, he never did have the backbone for Amber, and that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
That makes me mad because you see how they're writing Denisha's uh her character
Mm-hmm.
to give him a backbone, where Amber only ever wanted him to have a backbone,
Yes.
and he wouldn't do it. The times when she was trying to lead him, like when she got him to go do the DNA test
Mm-hmm.
and stuff, and he was so wishy-washy. It's like, okay, but he wouldn't stand up for himself against Shayla and Angelina.
Right. And they could talk about her and everything else. They had to
But now
defend themselves.
they're writing the characters different. Now they're writing a woman. She's no stronger. She's no different than Amber.
Nope.
She's just maybe more manipulative, and
Yes.
she got a pretty face and a big butt, and the men like her, and the
Oh,
women don't.
she can
And
do
she
no
can do no.
wrong.
And she goes in the kitchen and cooks, and she comes out and says, "Your food is
Your
ready."
food is ready, honey.
It's like, what's that thing that's on the what's those people name? I don't, I never even watched that couple. They used to be on TikTok. I think it used to be like, Charles, your food ready, or something like
Oh,
that.
I never watched
I
it.
don't know.
I
Somebody
tried.
in the comments know, but that's like, that's just, she's like, your food is ready, and makes her seem like she's just so domesticated. Please,
And the sad part is that, like, the food that we do see is stuff that Anthony shouldn't be eating.
I don't care what Anthony eat. I
I
really
don't
don't
either.
care.
I don't care what he
Whatever
eats
she
and what they
cooks
do.
him, if
I
she
try to
eats,
stay out of their house when they're inside.
I
I
don't
try
care.
not to go in there because I get so irritated
I was
to
like,
my
I don't really
spirit.
care. I know y'all be like, oh, she cooking him all that cholesterol.
That was
Have
the
at it.
first time when I saw the Alfredo. That's the only thing. I think that's the only thing I ever saw her cook, because I stopped going. I couldn't stomach going in
Mm-hmm.
there, and all these people who think that there's nothing wrong with what Anthony's doing. It makes me think, how old are you? Have you ever been married? Do you? I, it just makes me think that way, but I have to not think that way because that's how these people think.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah, there are
if they're
people that
telling,
think it don't bother
they
them.
don't see anything wrong with it.
Okay. And let me see. Mona
Okay,
says Anthony has never stood up to Angelina, so I wonder how that showdown plays out. Angelina ain't no punk, and we all know Anthony is a weakling. Yeah, I mean they're gonna play. It's gonna play out fine in Anthony's favor. And Michelle said Evelyn was asking Charity why Dave's mom didn't like her, but would accept Amber. Maybe it was your family. I don't know now. We finding out more about your family. Maybe she don't like your family. No,
maybe
it could.
it's just. I'm gonna actually go back and stay out of the country Wayne
Mm-hmm.
hemisphere. Stay away from those people because they just don't know stuff. Like they just don't know, and it makes you go, you really don't know that. And that's not somewhere I want my mind to be. And oh, Hope
Yeah.
says that's Miss Netta.
Oh,
Did we
Miss
read the comment?
Netta and Charles. Yeah, I don't remember them people because I never paid them attention. But Nancy says Evelyn's going to be Wayne's next. Nancy, based on the recent history, Wayne can't deal with that kind of drama.
Dealing
So
with
Evelyn's
Lauren.
family is definitely drama. Wayne can't deal with that. So we'll have to pass on that for him. We'll have to get him another one.
And Marion, yeah, Dave did already tell Evelyn that Amber has his future. So
Hmm.
I mean, some women they just will, and men, they will still try it to
Yeah.
see if they can snake their way in. Hi, Elsa, ladylike. Miss
Yeah.
B, I'm not sure where you were with the comments.
I'm
If you would
way
just,
up here. And JR says, I can't stand Evelyn's family. Remember when Evelyn's mother called Dave a flower pecker, which is a bird?
oh, he did,
The-
she did.
I think she did, but you know something, that she didn't change to tune since her husband want Dave back. Now they want
Mm.
Dave because the mother was all Steve.
Well, she was. I'm gonna go back and read those. I mean, I rewatched them. I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
the
rewatch
mother, she
all of
was all
Evelyn.
Steve. She was all Steve, Steve, Steve. And now the father wants Dave, so she's Dave, Dave, Dave herself. It's like, come on.
And wants to go look at a Chevy. Go look at a lowrider probably. It's either a Chevelle is usually a muscle car or a lowrider. So
Yeah,
we're
he's
gonna
telling
go
me he
see.
going to a car show. So I guess that's maybe that's what they used to do.
Maybe, yeah. Well, we did not car shows, but we did do the low riding stuff.
Uh,
So I can relate to to him if Dave was into that. I can see him wanting to show him a car if he was a youngster.
yeah, well, Christopher, I don't know about this right here. He says, I believe Amber's gonna have to protect Dave. I don't know why she's gonna have to protect him. She shouldn't have be protecting him. He's supposed to protect her.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, she's gonna have to help Anthony because he's gonna lose big. She doesn't have to
I
help
saw that.
Anthony
Yeah.
because even if he's still her husband and he loses big, all he still they gotta do is still get it to the court someplace. Like, and
Mm-hmm.
she don't have to help him.
Yeah.
Whatever he did, she can. I ain't gonna say she could divorce herself from it, but if they're
She
still
could just walk
haven't
away.
fully
Not
got
her
married,
business.
she could walk away. Still, it's like no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he gonna lose his money, and when he loses money, why would she help him? Let Denisha help
That's what I put in my
him.
in a comment. Let Denisha help him.
Let
I
Denisha do
put that
that.
in
She's
somebody's
there.
comment today.
She directing his money now. Let her help him.
Exactly. Amber is no
I
longer his
wouldn't be
wife.
surprised if Anthony ain't put her on his what's her name? Put her name on a bank account someplace.
Of course. Of course. Let's see. I only Christopher says, Tyrone, I only watched the one where Evelyn's father told her to get Dave back, basically, but I believe
Hmm.
they just want Dave for his money. That's probably the case. I mean, that's a father, and he's not been a very good one, apparent. Well, not been a good husband, we know.
Yeah, I
So,
don't know if it's just that because it seems like him and Dave had a good relationship.
yeah, they did. They
Yeah.
seemed like they had a good relationship,
And that
and it,
may be why he wants him because he had a good relationship with him and he does not like Steve because
and you
Steve
know,
is judgmental.
old school men. Um, Old school men tend to love that one guy that they had a good relationship with,
Mm-hmm.
especially OGs like Dad.
Yeah.
He's an OG,
Yeah,
and
he
he's going to
is.
gravitate to who he likes.
To who he likes, yeah, because it seemed they
Hmm.
had a good relationship. So I
Because he
mean,
said, "Oh yeah, Dave's gonna love this Chevelle, this '57 Chevelle they got out there," and all
mm-hmm.
I could do was imagine it. And I'm thinking, Dave must, he was a youngster, and he was probably into things like any other young
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
So it's been a while since that girl has dated him.
Yeah, it's been a long time. So it's like, yeah, they were kids back then. They're not
Hmm.
children anymore. They both went their own. She better go find her a different Steve.
Yeah, Steve kind of weak to me too. I'm a pop on that one. I'm sorry. Good morning, Durain.
Yeah,
I'm
Steve
kind of
is
with
like,
Pop.
he's not. He's a no.
Ooh, Nancy said new skit. Maybe you read this, Miss B. You guys, I'm sorry. I did take a water pill, but I took it like hours ago, and then it didn't start really working until I sat down. So I apologize for that. I know that's TMI, but just so you know why I'm jumping up and down like a jack in the box. Nancy B said new skit. Anthony told Angelina she doesn't have any power and to
Power.
get off his property.
Yeah, I see that one is up, but it's like, yeah.
And I'm really watching this because I'm watching the things that Anthony and Dnisha are saying just based on that little piece of skit I saw this morning. When that man comes for Anthony's money, Anthony gonna be grabbing his chest. If
Oh
they let
yeah.
it play out the way they're developing it, and if you don't, I'm gonna get the name. I don't know if I know the tape. I cut the tape wrong when I was putting the name of the video. So it
Mm-hmm.
cut off the last part. So I want to give you guys the name. And then you can watch it for yourself and see what you think about it. Because that really, I think I watched that thing 3 times, Miss B.
No, I didn't watch it that many times
I
from
wanted to
Michelle.
make, I needed to make sure I heard what I was hearing before I
Mm-hmm.
did a review on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you have to sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'll watch it and then I'll go back later on and again, when I do the review and I play the video, I catch stuff, of course, the second time that I didn't catch the first time, or
Oh,
I
yeah.
have thoughts the second time that I didn't even have when I originally started. And then when I start talking, I have another thought
And another thought.
and
And
another
and I
one.
tell I tell everybody that's why when you watch my reviews, I make it a review. I don't summarize. I miss stuff, but I put in what is valid, and I miss stuff, but I'm not gonna go make it again and then do the
Yeah,
2 hour show and all this other stuff that needs to be done. It's an overview, and then I point it to the live if I can point it to
yeah.
the live. But I'm going to get the name of this, and I want to give you guys the name. And I do want to ask you, please look at this video so you can tell me what you think at Wind Down tonight. Because that man is up to no
He's
good.
up to something.
Oh, yes, he is. And here
Trap
this
star.
morning,
Also, I
early in
know
the morning. Ooh,
Nanya talked about this, but I was just looking at your comment about the epidemic of young Black American
yeah.
women thinking the soft life. And I think because they've changed what the meaning of soft life is,
Mm-hmm.
it's not that, you got somebody sitting around just giving you money. The soft life is where you choose a man that has the ability to take care of you no matter
Right.
what your income level is. And
Exactly.
yeah, it's like they've confused, but in today's society, everything gets all confusing. But it's like, it's not just, oh, I got this man over here with all this money.
Mm-mm.
It's, I got a man who treats me the way a woman is supposed to be treated. That is the soft
Exactly.
life.
Yes.
And a lot of people don't, they still don't know, because those same men that with all that money that they can give them, they're not giving them a soft life either. They're not getting a soft life because they're being um, mistreated. Like
But-
Shayla and Delicia and Lauren, same thing, because they're all being mistreated in their own different ways.
And Ms. B, women like Amber and Lisa, they're marrying these wealthy men, and the wealthy men want to take their power away
Mm-hmm.
and then
Yeah.
have them stay at home and cook and take care of them
Right.
and ask for money. And Anthony, I think I really believe that that's what he does not like about Amber, because she never begs him for anything like Shayla. She demands it. He knows what's coming. He knows what Denisha wants. He knew what Chantel wanted. But
Right.
Ro wasn't after his money either.
No, she wasn't. She wasn't
But
after
Ro was
his
a
money.
mother. She was a mother figure.
Mm-hmm. She definitely was never after his money. She was
Mm-mm.
always gonna get her own.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't want nobody's money. She didn't wasn't after Wayne's money.
Exactly. Exactly. So I want to find that. Okay. This is the name of the. So if you want the name of that video that talks about the blackmail, I mean, I was actually impressed. And if they come through with this video, with this plan, Anthony is in trouble.
Oh, the
So
plan.
the name
Oh,
is
okay.
When Michelle's husband finally lets her in on
On
his
the
plan,
plan. Okay. So I
and
put it in my
he
watch
lays it out
later.
there, what he's about to do. And he
Mm-hmm.
tells her what she needs to do and to stay away from Danielle, because what was she doing? She
Trying
was
to.
stalking Danielle, trying to catch up with her, trying to get her to be her friend again.
Mm-hmm. And she told me, but that's my girl. It's
And
like,
he said, "But I'm your husband."
yeah.
And I said, "Whoa, let me watch this again. I think, did I miss something? Did I make a mistake?" No, that man is coming after them, Miss B. But
Yeah.
we've been saying he's going to lose his money somehow.
Somehow we just didn't know how.
And he even has Darren's information. And we were thinking, well, not me necessarily, because I was still thinking Darren, but people were
I
saying, well,
wasn't sure if
Darren
it was
wouldn't.
gonna be Darren too,
Yeah.
but yeah.
So he does have some of Darren's on there.
Diamond said my birthdays growing up had cake and ice cream, maybe chips and soda, and
Yes,
maybe a pizza or a home cooked item. And I remember as kids we were so happy with that.
we were.
Yeah, it's like people don't, and then people started having parties at McDonald's, and
And
it's
Chuck E. Cheese.
yeah,
I mean, we did. I think all my kids did Chuck E. Cheese at one point. They all had at least one party at Chuck E. Cheese. And Chuck E. Cheese was expensive, even for us, Barry.
mm-hmm.
It was still expensive because they want to bring every kid in the neighborhood.
Yeah, it's like you only get 10 kids.
They can't come.
You only get 10. Yeah. And shoot, I had four myself. It was like, so hey, y'all all get to the party. Like we just would have cake and ice cream at home as a family. And that was always our birthday
When we were
celebration.
little, we had cake and
And
ice
to
cream.
this day, we have cake and ice cream for people for our birthdays. And they
Hmm.
have to have that.
We have to have a cake, at least a cake and ice
Hmm.
cream. No matter what, if we don't go to dinner, as grown people, we will always make sure there is a cake.
Yeah.
Now, the little one, the granddaughter, now she's a different story right now because she got to invite the whole doggone classroom. I mean, they're a mess. She goes to a private school, and
Uh-huh.
they all want. One little girl, my granddaughter didn't want to give her an invitation because she was mean to my
Hmm.
granddaughter. And my granddaughter is really nice, right? She loves every. One of those people who loves people.
Uh-huh.
And this girl was always mean to her. And she said, Mommy, I don't want to give her an invitation. And they have to give them to the teacher. And the
Oh.
little girl didn't get an invitation. And she started crying because she didn't get an invitation to
Yeah, because you
Bella's birthday
mean.
party. And Bella started crying
And
and
so
said,
Bella invited her.
I gotta get her up. She was crying, Mommy.
Mm-hmm.
So we let, and her, of course, Mommy gave the little girl an invite because Bella was crying. That the little girl was crying.
Look, yeah, because she hurt her feelings.
She hurt her feelings.
But the little girl didn't think
And
about
she,
her.
the little girl was mean to Bella because Bella's
Was
like,
she nicer to Bella after that?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Afterwards, she was. And see, Bella is only one of, if they have, if they have 50 black kids in that school,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that I think that's a high number. And Bella's number two in her class right now, and she
Oh,
just made
okay.
the second grade. But
All
she
right.
and that, but her and that little girl are friends now.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
That's good. Because I was like, the little girl, she should be happy now because Bella, she got invited to the party.
and Bella was crying that the girl was crying, and my daughter tried to tell Bella, "Do you remember why you didn't want to give her the invitation? Because she was always mean to you." And you would come home, and Bella would come home crying or upset. But
Mm-hmm.
that little girl was upset that she did not get a party invite.
And yeah, well, I guess that was her lesson.
I guess
You
so.
can't be mean to people because you never know they're gonna be nice to you,
Let's
even
go
though
back
you
to the birthday cake and the ice cream and drop all this
can.
other nonsense. Ooh,
Let's see. I'm trying to see. Oh, somebody. Mary says Anthony's gonna give Shayla that money for that birthday party. Anthony put on a show for in front of Denisha. I mean, they can. And Shayla and them can pay for it. Anthony said he was gonna give her 7,000. They can pay the rest, but
that's what he said last year too, though. He said, "I'll give you seven." What did he say? 70? No, that was for the gender reveal. 7,500.
I
He
think
gave her
so.
half or
Yeah.
something. Yeah,
That was for gender. That was way before the baby even got here. Her
before the
child.
baby got here. Yes. So I have a question. So where did the prospect, not that it's not feasible because we don't know a lot about Dave yet, but
Mm-hmm.
where did the prospect of Dave laundering money
Oh,
come
I
from?
don't know.
Where
I
did
don't
that
know. I
come
seen
from?
somebody put it in the chat. It's like, but I don't know.
We
Because that's
haven't
what
seen
I was saying.
anything.
Basically, that at that point in time, Dave was not who he is now.
Well, back then, no, of course not. And then
So
it
how is
makes,
he laundering money through what?
yeah, when I see that comment, I think, okay, who made that up?
That's
Because
because of Evelyn's family.
no, this was even before
Oh,
Evelyn's
it was.
family.
Oh,
He was a
okay.
launderer, or he was a tied up with the cartel, and
Yeah,
but
that's
now I'm seeing laundering the money again.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know where it came from even before. Now, when you see Evelyn's family, how they are, you may think so. But I'm like, he's not even. He wasn't who he is now, so he didn't have the business, all the businesses and everything. But
And everybody at that party was of, I don't know. I'm gonna leave that one alone because I don't know where that came from and why it's sticking. Because it's
oh,
always like some lady had placed in my comments. I forget who it was, but she said Dave was phony because black men don't act like that. She
How
said
do,
that's what she said.
how do black men act?
I did. I did. That's what the woman said. And I'm thinking to myself, you guys, if you only knew some of the stuff I see, so that's why I will ask the moderators if they see things that really are cuckoo and they just don't make sense or they're mean and nasty, you can remove the comment. Don't block them. But if you see something that's nasty or they're saying things that are just disrespectful,
Hmm.
please delete the comments before I see them because I'm going to ban them from my channel.
Yeah,
Just
that's tough.
remove the comment. You have the ability, moderators. I'm I'm getting to the point where it's like, why is this comment out here? And there's a whole lot of comments, and people are reading these things, and we're supposed to be like a
Oh,
non-bashing group, so you don't have to take it.
it may be we getting ready to have action. New skit. Denisha meets Danielle and Ben.
Really,
Yes. And it looks like they're at Danielle and Ben's house. So I know the judging is gonna be there. They're
I'm
gonna judge on that one. You know they can't help it but to be judgmental.
Let me close this.
Oh.
It is early in the morning. How many people do we have? Can we get some people to hit the like button for us, please? Let's hit the like button.
I hadn't even
Please,
seen it in
please.
the chat. I just refreshed my
I'm trying to refresh mine. I think on the phone sometimes it doesn't refresh. Okay, I got him now.
yeah.
When Denisha meets Danielle. Oh, Danielle's going to be running her mouth.
She ain't got no
But
business
she
run.
don't have anything to say now. She doesn't
What
even know Amber has a new home.
she don't know nothing about Amber.
She doesn't know
Anthony's
anything.
probably going to tell.
But Ben knows. He was just there when Wayne came and delivered the news about the lake house.
He where were they at?
Ben was there and took Darren because Darren was drunk. They were sitting on the porch. So it was Wayne
Oh, okay,
driving up,
yeah.
and the
Well,
three of the
maybe
guys
Ben
were
hadn't
there.
told Danielle yet, but
Yes, he hasn't told Danielle yet. And Danielle still has that letter. But I
my
think,
thing is Danielle is so judgmental.
oh, she is.
Both
She's
her and Ben
awful.
are judgmental. So now what y'all gonna think about Anthony having a woman?
Oh, that's right. Ben didn't know. You
They
guys, Ben
didn't
didn't
know.
know about Denisha.
Mm-mm.
Let's see what they have to say about this.
Yeah, I want to see that skit.
Oh, Ben just grinning up a storm.
Yeah,
I'm
he is.
watching it with captions on.
And I know Danielle's judgmental, but about to have a fit.
She looks like it. She's looking at Ben upside his head, like, and she's looking at Denisha with this look, like, smiling at her, like, what now? Who are you? Danielle's just watching and clocking.
I'm
And
sure
and
she
Ben's
is.
grin is way out here. Look, it's
Of
way out
course.
here.
Because, oh, well, Amber got a man, so you can have somebody too.
But she can't be living in that house.
Well,
And I
there, I
think for
don't,
me that's a big deal because that would send me over the edge. And you
yeah.
brought her in there when I was home? Just think if a man had did that to another man.
Oh, did somebody be at the morgue? Another
Yes.
one be in jail?
Oh, so they're home now already?
Who?
They left. Wait a minute. Unless it went off that fast. Sandra Shelton says people are just making up rumors because Dave is so popular. They're trying to find something wrong with him. Yes, they are, Sandra. And they'll say just about anything. I'm not buying it unless proven in the skits. And I agree with you 100%.
100%.
I'm just shocked at some of the things that they come up with.
So it's like, so
Oh,
yeah.
they went to Ben and Danielle's house.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
they're
that's
at
what I
Ben and
was looking. It
Danielle's
looks
house.
like they were in Ben and Danielle's driveway.
And Anthony is so excited about this Barracuda. And she goes over to their house with this rag on her head with one of those scarves on and it's red.
Okay. Artists are talking about they both judgmental, yet they have no room to talk because their marriage is a mess. Yeah.
Their marriage is a shambles. Yes.
Yeah.
Talking about she's going to be his wife. You better
Yeah.
hope
And
you have a house by the time Michelle's husband, if he gets started. Oh, girl, can you see Anthony grabbing his chest if he gets a phone call about blackmail?
oh, but yeah, he's gonna be he's gonna have another panic attack. So Esther said Ben is a hypocrite. He's happy for Anthony, but then bash Amber when he finds out Amber is dating Dave. Yeah,
It's a
of
bro
course he's a
thing.
hypocrite.
It's a bro thing.
Yeah. So and not just they don't know. It's like he's been dating this girl for a while, so since right after he found out about Dave.
Right after. And then he ran her off. What does he expect? Her to sit in the house and take the name calling and following her around the house, standing in the glass door looking at her, just staring at her like he was a crazy man? There's a lot to it. There's
Yeah, it
a
is.
lot.
Well, I'm glad he finally introduced his next wife.
Yes, his next wife.
And you're gonna get married again. You better stay
Cynthia,
away from marriage.
I thought about Cynthia. I thought about you this morning because I hadn't seen you. Cynthia says the hospital is coming soon for Anthony. Oh, Ben's so proud of Anthony. He don't know what to do. But I bet Anthony doesn't tell him that she moved in. Guys, let me know. I mean, I can only see the captions. Does Anthony tell Ben that Denisha moved into that house?
Of course not. He knows that they're judgmental.
And people are on Danielle talking about here goes Danielle with the nonsense or BS, whatever they called it. And that's the thing. They don't see a problem. They don't see a problem with this Denisha and moving into somebody else's house. And I think that hurts my spirit. Even I think even if I weren't married, that would bother me a lot. When you're married to somebody and then your husband moves somebody else in
Mm-hmm.
to the house and your stuff's still there. That and we know these are skits, but oh my goodness. It's really good. It's just there's so many questions that are popping up now. So I guess Wayne is listening. He's moving around, moving some of the storylines along.
Well, he's trying a little
Well,
bit.
trying a little bit. We talked about that last night. The main ones that we want to see him move along, he's not moving.
Right.
Miss B, what if he starts getting blackmailed and not saying that he'll lose all of his money, but his money's going to dwindle. Denisha wants a house. Shayla's going to ask to have hers paid for, and Amber wants divorce money.
Well, that's on him. He shouldn't
You
have been
know,
holding on to it so tight. Maybe he won't lose it.
and worshiping it like it's God. Good morning,
Mm-hmm.
artists. Worshiping his money. So he disrespected Amber again? Antoinette, did he disrespect Amber this time also? Amber ain't nowhere in the picture. They always talking about Amber. Leave Amber alone. Yes, artists, they can move right into Denisha's apartment. I
Yeah.
agree. Miss B, what if he does lose the house?
Well, that's on him.
Miss B said she
I
don't
like I don't
care.
care that
Miss B said
I
I
don't
don't
live there.
care.
I really don't care. My house, I don't have a big house like that. He
Yeah,
needs to lose
me
it.
either.
And it's for him is what it will hurt him. He will
Because he
be
cares about his mansion so
he
much.
cares about that. He's in love with that house, just like he's in love with his money. And
Mm-hmm.
if you would have let Amber have the house, it'd still be standing, and maybe she would have let you buy it back from her or something. But
That's true.
no, you wanted to hold on to it tight. Well, guess what?
Well, I want to make sure that we get to see Dave and Wayne before they go off to LA. I don't want to pop up and they're already in LA. I want to
I think
see.
we're gonna pop up before they go. They,
You don't think they're going to let us see Amber and Dave say goodbye?
I don't think so. Wayne is not romantic
He's
at
just
all.
torturing us.
Wayne does not have a romantic
He
bone in his
doesn't.
body.
He really does. He said, I don't care about people's feelings. And he
Now,
says that all
Vanessa,
the
where
time.
did you get that? I'm sorry. Um, where did you get that from? She
What
said
is it?
Melissa found Dave's stolen money that Ben and Darren had stolen and found out about it. But Ben and Darren didn't even know who Dave was.
Yeah, there people are trying to make a connection to
Like they didn't know each other. When
when we
Ben
haven't
went to
seen
that
him
house,
before.
Ben had no idea who Dave was. He didn't even know who Dave's friend was.
Yeah,
He didn't
DJ
know any.
Alex.
Yeah,
He
DJ
didn't
Alex
know.
didn't know that. So where we get that from?
Oh, Hemi girl says because he hates Amber, he's going to love Denisha.
Of course.
Danielle might not initially like Denisha, but they're going to be besties because Amber neglected her. Yeah, Danielle, when she gets neglected, she just gets on one.
But
Hi, Stephanie.
Denisha is not like Amber, and Denisha's not gonna be around Danielle because
Thank goodness.
she too wishy washy. She too mealy mouth. I don't know. She's
Stephanie, I
very
didn't know you were
judgmental.
here. I'm going to put a link in here for you, Stephanie, if you want to come up. I know it's early where you are, but I'm going to put it in here anyway for you. I'm trying. If you want to come up, come on up, because this water pill is getting on my last nerve. I think it's because I'm sitting. It's got to be. Because I usually take that thing in the afternoon, and my doctor said, you're supposed to take that in the morning.
Taken in the morning.
I took it early
Okay.
this morning, Miss B, 3 hours ago.
Oh wow, it just started working, huh?
I think maybe because I was walking around and not sitting.
Mm.
And I don't like water pills, y'all. This is all new to me. I don't like taking this thing.
But yeah, I don't think artist, you saying that you agree. I think that Danielle is gonna like Denisha, and Amber will be jealous or feel betrayed. I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think she doesn't want anything to do with Danielle.
I don't think Denisha will and Danielle will hit it off because they're really two different people. And Danielle does not like people who cheat. Period.
Oh, she sure doesn't.
She hates people who cheat.
That's true. She really
So
does.
that would go against everything Danielle claims that she's about.
She
So I
does
don't
hate
think
people
that,
who cheat. Yeah.
yeah. And that's why Amber hasn't been around her because she's still married and Danielle is,
Very judgmental about
yeah,
that.
very judgmental. So, yeah, no, I don't think her and Denisha going to get along.
I think, are they Christian, right? Like, is
I
it?
think they are Christian, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Because they really. Well, that's their thing. They really really don't believe in that. Although she's accepted Lisa,
For now, kind of, sort of.
yeah, kind of sorta. She
Mm-hmm.
judged her, but see, Lisa was her friend though. Before, I don't think she's accepting new cheating friends.
Oh, I do. I agree with. I know new cheating friends, huh?
New cheating friend.
I do agree with Baby Girl where she says Denisha will get Anthony and she'll be his worst nightmare. I do agree with that.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Stephanie. Welcome in. Good afternoon to you, lady. I feel strange. I haven't read these comments, and you probably covered a lot of them. So Danielle's not going to judge Denisha for being with a married man while still married.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. And let's see if Denisha, you going to tell her that you were there when and you wouldn't leave that house and Amber was home.
Nah, she ain't gonna they ain't gonna know all that now. That's too much business.
I sure wouldn't tell her. I'd be too ashamed. Ooh, goodness. I'm trying to keep it at a higher level, Miss B.
I know. Amber Minister Yolanda said that Amber will not be jealous of Danielle building a relationship because she doesn't trust Danielle anymore. No, because Danielle talked
No.
too much. She
And
tell
Ben, I mean, she
everything.
tells Ben everything. So just think if Michelle had caught up with her, because she could see her going to get her
Mm-hmm.
coffee. And if she had caught up with her, she had already decided she was gonna tell Danielle what her own husband was up to. And
Right.
maybe that's why he was following her to see where she
To
was
make
going.
sure she wasn't going because he
Because
knew
she
that
talked.
Michelle was gonna go and tell Danielle.
Mm-hmm. Wow. This is interesting.
You're marrying someone. I think Danielle will tell Amber that Anthony brought Denisha over to the house, but Amber won't care
She
because
doesn't
she's
care.
past that now.
And then maybe that'll give her the room she needs to take the letter over to Amber.
Yeah, that may. But then she don't even know where Amber lives. She has to
Oh
call
yeah,
her
they have
first.
a new house altogether. Plus, she doesn't even know Dave.
She don't know Dave, and she didn't know
Yeah.
where the old place was, so they have
Mm-mm.
to meet someplace.
Yeah, they're gonna have to meet somewhere.
I'm surprised Anthony didn't tell Ben. Oh, and he bought her a house. He
Anthony
probably
doesn't tend to tell things he doesn't that make him look bad.
right.
If it make him look bad, he won't tell
He
it.
not telling it.
I don't know. I don't put anything. The part about the letter, Ben has no business having. Will Ben give Anthony Dave's letter?
He shouldn't. Why?
I
Anthony's
hope
not
not.
connected to Dave.
I hope not. A bountiful soul. But like we say, this is Skitland. But hopefully, well, you know what? They are at Danielle and Dave's house, and Ben is just that messy.
You mean Danielle and Ben's? But yeah, but Dave, they don't know where Ben and Danielle don't know where Dave lives.
No, and why give it to Anthony like that? That's
Yeah,
way.
why give it to Anthony?
Yeah.
It's not meant for Anthony. Like it's not meant for him. If anything, Danielle is supposed to deliver the letter.
And I have a feeling she. I think she must have known Danielle. Danielle wasn't going to try to deliver that letter right away
Right.
because Danielle is too anxious. She's gonna hold on to it and worry about it,
Mm-hmm.
and worry and worry and worry before she does anything with it. I've never seen anybody with this much anxiety and they're not on medication.
She might be on medication. We don't know.
Might be. It's not working. She need a bigger dose. It's interesting to say the least. I
Okay,
mean,
so Vanessa is saying that letter that Melissa gave Danielle will tell Dave everything about his stolen money and who was behind it. The three donkeys are about to take a hit. But
we don't have a
I
time
know
frame
that's
for
a
that.
theory because we have no way of connecting Ben and
Darren
Anthony
and
and
Anthony.
Darren to Dave, period, before they actually met each other at the party. We have no way of connecting them. Now
And
they're gonna take a hit from Michelle's husband.
and also Ms. B, the real estate is Anthony and Ben, where
Mm-hmm.
the marketing would be Wayne and Dave. And I kept saying yesterday, Anthony's going to go on the trip. Wayne
Why?
already said no. Anthony's into real estate, not marketing.
And
And
why
you
would
know, Wayne doesn't want to share his friends.
right? And why would Dave agree that it's okay that Anthony comes on the
Yeah, I mean,
trip?
that's
It's like
insane.
that's just. I, I mean, I know we got some crazy stuff going on in the skit, but I'm gonna let my new woman's husband, come on the trip with me,
Yeah, that'd really be making Dave a simp. Come on, we can't, Wayne, please don't do that.
and it would simp Anthony out just as bad.
Now, I
And
can
then
see,
Anthony would be, I'm gonna let my wife's new man, I'm gonna go
right.
on the trip with my wife's new man and her ex.
You know what I can see
Come
is them
on.
meeting at the Beverly Hills property along with Evelyn and whoever else might come. I can see that. And
Right.
then I can see Wayne hitting on her. And I don't see Dave hitting on Evelyn, though.
I don't
I
either.
just don't see that. But I can see Wayne.
Yeah, I can see
Okay.
Wayne hitting on her, but I can see Wayne also being turned around when he sees Scar.
He
He
took
thought
off
he had
running.
nightmares from Big Black Dan with the beard. Now you gonna
Yes.
show Scar with all this stuff. Wayne be
Tattoos
like,
all over his
okay.
face. This
Wayne be having
this
all
is getting
kind of
interesting
nightmares.
now. Yes, Sandra, we don't think Amber cares about Danielle, but Danielle's going to have to find a way to get Amber that letter. So maybe they'll meet for coffee.
They'll have to meet someplace.
Miss B, I don't think Amber would open that letter, but do you think if Dave asked her to open it and see what was in it, she would open it?
I don't know, but she may just to do it, but I mean on a normal she shouldn't because
I
she
don't think she
doesn't
would
know
just
what's in
open
it.
it.
It could be some business stuff in there
Uh
that
huh.
she's not even supposed to see. So
Yeah. I
it
don't think
doesn't
she'll
have to be
open
a
it on her
personal.
own. But I think if he says, "Well, Amber, can you open it?" and she opens it and sees something she shouldn't,
Mm-hmm.
yikes.
Danielle's not even her sister's friend, artist, right?
These people are doing a lot. Now we got some more spaghetti on the wall, you guys.
Oh yeah, they're gonna keep throwing it on the wall.
I just find it interesting that, okay, we had Evelyn, so okay, we have Evelyn to deal with, right? But now we got Evelyn's whole family.
Yeah, she gotta have a family, but she can't.
Maybe that's just the background they're just introducing them
Yeah, you have to
to
have a
show where
whole
she really comes from, her roots.
right because
Yeah.
if that's gonna be a new storyline, you need background for the
And
storyline.
I think it's going to be. But I
Mm-hmm.
think it might be a good one, actually. People don't want to see it because of the culture, but
Yeah, we need other
old
cultures.
girl from Chowchilla ain't no joke. I'll take her. I'll take her for the fight. Cause what's it ain't gonna lose.
Evelyn don't look like she's a fighter,
Evelyn
but oh
gonna
girl, she's a
lose.
fighter.
That's Teresa and Brenda from Queen of the South.
But
That's
yeah,
exactly who they remind me of. Teresa and Brenda, Queen of the South.
but yeah, Evelyn. I mean, they have to give them a whole family, which is what they've been doing a lot lately. You know, they introduced a new character, and they're kind of giving them a full family and giving you some of who they are.
Well, I actually, I think I like it, so they can show Evelyn's roots
Mm-hmm.
because she's from the barrio. So this is how she came up, and then she became, so I guess, successful or whatever. But
Yeah.
she came out the barrio, so I don't mind that storyline. Honestly, I don't mind it as long as they keep Evelyn away from Dave. I don't care. Just stay away from Dave.
Yeah, Christopher. Yeah, that's what they're doing. The writers will be okay with Ben and Danielle being okay with Anthony, but they'll judge Amber. But they'll probably Danielle will judge in private.
And tell Ben everything she knows. Let's see how
Mm-hmm.
much Ben tells her. He does pillow talk though, because that's how she found out he was hiding the money for Anthony.
Yeah.
He told Danielle, so he does talk too.
Yeah,
Yes,
all
Antia.
Danielle got to do is call Amber and meet her someplace. Because she didn't know where the old house was either.
Yeah, she
Ben would
doesn't
have
know
had to
about the
take
house.
her
I
over
forgot.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't know anything about them. This part at least is getting interesting. We want to see the divorce, but thanks, Wayne.
Okay,
Um,
but Esther, that never happened. Danielle, she said maybe Danielle's sister introduced Ben to Dave to invest
mm-mm.
money for him, and we never got that skit. Maybe Ben is the one to steal Dave's money, and she knew about it. No, we
Yeah, they
never
don't know.
got.
They don't
We
know.
of course we didn't get the skit, but Ben had no idea who Dave was when they were at that party.
Yeah.
Remember the party? They didn't know each other at all. So that's kind of a no.
Do we ever see Danielle cooking? Have we seen Danielle cook?
I don't remember. I know they had food at her house, but that all looked like it was purchased.
Yeah, I haven't seen her cook.
Y'all got to get the white women cooking.
Yeah, I want all these sisters to cook. You better put
Oh
out the other
God,
ones.
yeah, because I think most of the time they have food that they order.
Yeah.
Oh
And
God,
that's kind of been a staple for a while though. If they didn't have somebody to cook for them, they'd be ordering stuff.
yeah.
Unless you don't leave it to Beaver.
Somebody artist says just my opinion, but I think Danielle and Denisha will connect about cooking. I think they're going to use their connection to validate what Anthony's doing. I mean, maybe. I mean, anything could happen, but I don't remember Danielle cooking though. But they might. And Sunshine says, "What is Melissa got Ben to invest money for Dave? Melissa was his attorney assistant, and Ben, her brother-in-law. Dave may not even know. I don't know. She might. Well, that means that she would have been moving Dave's money without his knowledge. I don't know. And if she in his accounts without his knowledge, and that's how Ben or so, and she gave access to somebody. Now, if y'all could say that Melissa is the one that was stealing Dave's money because she was in his accounts, then that would be okay. That would be more plausible to me than her Ben doing the investment. Maybe Miss Alyssa was doing the stealing. That's more plausible. To me, it's more plausible for it to be that way.
Who's doing the
Wait,
stealing?
no, because they're saying, what if Melissa got Ben to invest money for Dave? Melissa was his assistant and Ben her brother in law, and Dave may not even know. So I'm like,
Hmm.
well, the only way that's happening is if Melissa is moving his money without his knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would say, yeah, it's more plausible because then Melissa is the one stealing the money.
Because it that and yeah, and I was saying, what if it's Melissa? But I was saying it for the wrong reason, maybe.
Yeah.
I was talking about the girl in Arizona, if there is such a person.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but yeah, if Dave and Ben got some money from I mean if Ben and them got money from Dave, maybe Melissa is the one that was stealing the money.
But Melissa hates Ben.
Well, see, and then that's theories is all out the
She
window
hates
once
Ben's
again. So
guts.
y'all, let's wait until they tell us what it is, because trying to guess, we can guess all night, and it'll be the one thing that you never guess.
Yeah. Try to
Because
think
I
outside the
don't care
box.
about being
Yeah.
right or wrong, but
Nah,
yeah,
I
I
don't
mean,
know about
Melissa
that
could
part.
have been stealing money because
I
if she
think
had
Melissa
access,
probably was the one stealing it. And my question is why? That would be my question if she was, but it wouldn't surprise me if it was her doing that.
yeah,
I would just wonder why she was doing it.
ain't no
Because
telling.
she was making, I'm sure she was making a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be my question. Yeah, she hates Dave Sunshine. She hates him for cheating on her sister with Abigail. Oh, and that $250,000 is on there for Abigail also. That came up
That
because,
came.
well, Michelle asked about Abigail, and then the husband said, he said, we're not worried about Abigail right now. He's worried about going after the three men doing whatever they're
Okay.
doing. So, but it's 250,000 this time around, because the first time he gave her 100,000, then the second time he was mad. He was upset with Danielle, and then he gave her another lump sum of money. So maybe Michelle was asking, "Are you going to go after her?" But she don't.
Mm-hmm.
She he didn't say yes, so she probably wasn't doing anything. It was just Ben's money.
Right, and I think he wasn't worrying about the small amount that Ben gave Abigail.
Yeah,
I guess he's like, that's not the
and
real
that might have
money.
been legal.
Yeah.
Just because he just said transfer this to Abigail when he was mad at Danielle.
Marion told,
Marion
yeah,
says Ben knows Dave and Amber have a new house and moved. Oh yeah, the lake house.
yeah, he does.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, we just want her free from Anthony. We're gonna sit here and watch a whole year. Another whole year. Yeah, he didn't know him at the party.
Now they didn't know each other then.
You know what? A whole lot of a whole lot of new fangled theories are gonna come from this.
Oh yeah.
Just a ton of them are gonna come. And I'm really hoping nobody saw about the blackmail. I hope nobody picked up on it.
Oh, you know they did. A lot of people, even though they were in the comments talking about it now, not really talking about the blackmail, but like, oh, this is boring. Why they got these
Yeah,
people
that
up
part.
here?
This is boring. We don't want to see this family, blah, blah, blah. But Michelle and Ben were boring. Anthony and Ben were boring when they were doing those little meetups but they were
Mm-hmm.
dropping a lot of nuggets,
Yeah, they were.
you know? So, But now it's getting pretty interesting.
It's like, yeah, some people, like most of the fans, don't care about Evelyn and her storyline.
But they
But
don't know
yeah,
what her
they don't.
storyline is going to
But
be.
it's going to be, I mean, if enough people can get it in there, they're gonna weave it in. It was just like Dan and Lauren. And then
Mm-hmm.
when they first came, I probably thought I was the only one that was watching it.
And then yeah, I agree. I feel like that sometimes. And then keep in mind that Evelyn may very well make her way to Georgia
She could,
because
yeah.
she's the investment partner. And
Mm-hmm.
she's already upset that Dave said, well, no, you're not getting 50%. That means Dave would be working for free almost. And he
Right.
said, no, I'll give you 20%. So
Yeah.
it sounds like he's investing as well as marketing. He
Oh,
must
or
be
is
doing
a
both.
find I think it's a finder's fee or something. I don't know.
Oh, maybe the finder's fee. Okay, that makes
Yeah, I think
sense.
it's a finder's fee or something you get. But it says
Mm-hmm.
Danielle needs to stay away from Amber and Dave's storyline. Leave her with Anthony and Denisha. Yeah, she could get her a new best
Mm-hmm.
friend.
Get her
I
a new
don't know
best
how
friend.
that would work, but cause
Wayne,
she
can you let Michelle and her husband let the rat out of the bag tomorrow? Please, I need to see Ben and Anthony and Darren go down.
not yet, not yet.
They
We
have
gotta
to
cook.
suffer Santia first.
They gotta cook it first. They gotta let it cook
They
and
gotta
let
cook
it
it.
simmer.
I gotta remember that word. They gotta cook it.
Yeah, they gotta let it cook.
This is gonna be so good. I think I telling you, I watched that video 3 times. I said, am I hearing things? Waking up at 4:30 and I click Country Wayne.
And Sunita is saying Evelyn's father said to her she must go back to Dave. And she told him that Dave has a girlfriend. And the father said, oh, that's just a girlfriend. But we understand that message now from the father because he was always
Exactly.
cheating on his
Because he
wife.
always he
So
always cheating on his wife.
that's, I'm like, you trying to tell your daughter, but oh, I know now because you cheating on your wife, so you don't care about
You
somebody
don't care about that.
having
Mm-mm.
somebody else.
You
That's
don't
not
care about
important to
that.
you.
I don't see Dave staying with Wayne. I don't either, but I'm more worried about Wayne trying to twist his way into their life and some, stay relevant in that relationship. That's what
Oh,
troubles
he's
me
gonna
with
be
Wayne.
relevant. What y'all talking
The
about?
podcast,
Yeah, he's already relevant in their life.
the podcast, yeah.
Yeah, he's already there. He's gonna be there forever.
But what I thought was pretty interesting was that when that morning Amber was late, they did. And it looks like they almost dropped the skit because they didn't show when she finally showed up. But he was so upset, but he knew she was at home with Dave, who's his new business partner, and he didn't fuss at Amber when she came in
Of course not. Cause
because
Wayne,
that's her man. So how's he gonna fuss at Amber now? And then
well,
Amber don't do nothing wrong. She just go in there and do whatever she's doing unless he irritates her, and then she start rolling her eyes
and
at
half the
him.
time it's like you don't need all of them there at the same time anyway. Some of
No.
those Amber has other things that she's doing.
And
Now
that's what
Shayla,
Dnisha was saying. She busy.
yeah. Shayla and what's her face? Lauren, they don't have any other businesses.
Right.
Let them be there all day,
Yeah,
early
Shayla
in
and
the
Lauren don't
morning.
have anything to do.
Yeah, they need something to do. Tamara and Delicia, they do have other businesses that they're
Hmm.
running, other things that they're
And I
running.
wish I
Amber.
wish Denisha wasn't the way she is. Delicia wasn't the way she is because she could be a okay person for Amber to associate with.
Yeah, but
But
she's
her
not.
seeing Dave as an absolute no.
Well, that and the
Carla Dave
fact
wouldn't
that
want Evelyn.
she's exactly like Shayla. So
Yeah, she's exactly like Shayla.
So
Exactly
it's
like
a
Shayla.
no.
But I'm not gonna lie, that you know how much I despise Shayla. They did find her niche finally. Her niche. They finally found it where she's funny. When she goes
Yeah.
off with the yelling and screaming, she can be funny. The rest of it, nothing is funny about Shayla. Nothing is funny. But when she's on a roll and you can't shut her, sometimes I have to laugh at her. I'd be like, get her, get him, Shayla, get him.
Yeah, you do. You have to like Shayla root for her for something.
Yeah, at least they found something about her to make her even bring up the number count for
Mm-hmm.
Anthony and Denisha because it was so low and it wasn't going anywhere. So now they sent Angelina over and she got told off pretty good. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, he's taking up for his new wife. I'm still hoping Wayne snatches up Denisha. To be honest,
Well, that may be also. That's what I said because I don't think Evelyn's family. He Wayne won't mix with them people.
they're too toxic.
Well, they're too.
Well, they're toxic. I mean, prison wise, and the tattoos on the face, the girlfriend acting a fool, the baby mama.
There are a lot of drama. They're just as much
Yeah,
drama as Evelyn, as Lauren and Dan.
as Lauren and Dan.
Yeah, that's a lot of drama.
Who had appetizers, Marion? She had appetizers. So she will call Amber and meet at the restaurant. I don't know, something about appetizers. Yes, Nancy, we want a divorce and we want it now. We're tired. Just let him divorce, split the storyline, and let it work from there unless he plans to keep Anthony in her life. Like he said, Anthony said, you might divorce me, but I will always be in your life. What the heck does that mean? Is that the so called narcissism in him? That he's just never going to disappear? Go on over there with
Yeah, he can go
Denisha.
ahead and get him divorced because he's now he'll have two people to be in their lives, two couples, Denisha and Anthony, and
Mm-hmm.
Amber and Dave. So
And Dave.
he go back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the double standards are insane, but you know what? I don't even care about Ben and
I
because
don't
that
either.
Ben and Danielle, oh, they're gonna accept Denisha, fine.
If anything, let Danielle find out Ben gave her another $250,000. That's what you can do if you want to
Right.
do something interesting.
She
Just
don't
spend
know
more
about,
money.
yeah. Go tell that.
Yeah, run and tell that. We want a divorce. We should boycott. Wayne, we're gonna boycott you. Come on. Please hit
Oh,
the like button
okay.
if you haven't hit the like button. Can the moderator give me a count on the number of likes? Because I doubt that we have very many. We have people watching, but we don't. I don't know what the count is. And moderators, can you go ahead and put a count up, please? Thank you so much.
So Carla says, I watched the skit twice. Dave said he was coming up short. He never
Hmm.
said someone stole his money. Some,
Is there a difference?
but I don't know what he coming up short meant.
Sounded like somebody was stealing his money to me, but then that's tomato tomato.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know what the coming up short meant. But it could have been some money came up short, which if
It could
Melissa
be an
had
accounting
access to the
problem.
money, she could have been moving money around, but she was doing that on her own. She probably wasn't giving Ben nothing.
No, I don't think it's Ben. Thank you, Carla.
Yeah, we do need the divorce, 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 divorce. I don't know.
And then I heard people saying, even yesterday, he shouldn't have fired her. Yes, he should have. What else would she do if she doesn't get her way? What else will she tell? You don't talk about your boss's business like ever. Why would you do that? Because you're jealous?
Mm-hmm.
Be like that girl that I used to work with, Miss B. Do you remember me telling about her, the Russian girl?
No.
She had this VP that kept coming for her. He liked her. He liked her. He liked her. Liked her. She
Mm-hmm.
was a beautiful girl. She was a Russian girl from Afghanistan, but she
Mm.
was Russian, and he was Russian, but not from over there. He was from here.
Oh,
And this
okay.
is real. And he kept hitting on my friend, and she would document every time. And she was a fast typist. You could hear her over there when she was upset, just clicking away on her keyboard,
Mm-hmm.
right? She documented everything, and then finally she told him, okay, you think she didn't document that? Now he's a VP at one of the other main hospitals somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
And she got a severance and kept her job.
I guess so, because she got him in trouble.
But I mean, she was like a real documenter. She was like on that keyboard, and I'd be like, oh, I can't say her name. Who you mad at now? What are you the same person because he won't leave me alone?
Mm.
And but she asked him, and
She
this went
got him.
over a period of a couple of years.
Wow.
And then she finally gave in. She said, I got something for him. I said, don't do it. Please don't do it. And she did it. She did it. But people need to
Mm-hmm.
be careful who they messing with because they don't know how crazy people can be.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
They don't.
Yeah, thanks Carla for that. I read that again. And then yeah, she got a good severance. But I
So
really
Della,
believe
do we know that they're in drugs? I don't know what they in. That's why I went back and tried to listen and tried to, I know there's one skit with them that I didn't pick up, but I
the one
might have.
about the money
Yeah, the one where they were trying to get the money to save the
to
house.
save the house. Yeah.
That's one that I didn't really pay attention to. So I'm like, well, I'll go back and see that one because I don't know what they're into. I was thinking that it was something criminal, but and I don't know that Dave was into it. They were just saying the dad
Yeah.
said Dave never judged us.
And I that's why I don't think he was probably just her boyfriend at the time and the
Mm-hmm.
dad and that's how it was like in LA. I mean, when somebody liked you, they liked you. And they had their preferences. And that's just not just LA, that's anywhere. But he was probably a young lowrider, the dad,
The dad,
because they
yeah.
be out there in their 30s and stuff, still doing what they do. You know, because they like
Mm-hmm.
cars. They love cars. So you have blacks over here, and you got the Hispanics over here, and sometimes they meet up at a park or something. But they had their own areas of Los Angeles where they would go cruising.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
like that, what's the group Color Me Bad? That
Oh
like
yeah.
they were into that scene. That's why they knew it so well for the songs. Hi T Diamond, welcome in. Girl, we'll catch you up. Don't worry. We'll catch you up. We've been watching. Yeah, we had to struggle. Miss B and I had to struggle through that 7 days of podcast nonsense.
Oh yeah. That podcast got on my nerve after a while.
So
But
Miss B,
somebody said it comes from the other channels. I guess so, because everybody out here trying to figure out
they
what
just
their
royal to
theory
see what's
is. I'm
coming.
like, I ain't even. I don't like trying to do to theories too much
It's
because.
yeah, theories are too much. Somebody can brief if somebody can brief T on what's going on with Denisha because I can't Denise, I can't T. I can't stand looking at that girl. that woman.
Denisha is winning over all the men in the chat.
And then they all have the nerve to say she has on no makeup and she got on big old thick
Yeah,
mink
they think
eyelash.
that she's beautiful. She knows how to cook. She supports Anthony.
And
She's
how
a
much
good
money does she?
mother.
Where's her money? Where did she give it to Anthony, or did she get to put it in the bank also?
I'm sure she puts her money in her bank.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anthony's probably paying her rent too.
Because she still has her apartment. She can bail
Yeah.
out anytime.
Yes, he's probably paying her rent.
We want a divorce. But if we ask for a divorce, they might give her a divorce and make her walk away with no money.
Hmm.
Like he did with that raggedy DNA test, all full of errors. And he was like, here, take this and shut up, basically. There was a question I was going to ask you. What did you think about something? Um,
Yeah, the blackmail, y'all don't rush to blackmail because it's not gonna happen like right away. You
no,
know how
it's
Wayne
not.
is, and we know these storylines. They're gonna keep pushing some other stuff along, but it won't be the blackmail, and it probably won't be the
It might not even turn out to just be a straight blackmail. If he finds out, say, the access codes are on there. Because who's going to walk around with access codes in their brain?
yeah,
Except
I don't
maybe Anthony and Ben, but they have to walk around with how many access codes. If he finds out access codes are on there, he's just going to steal the money. He won't
yeah.
even have to blackmail them. He could just steal it. Oh, Dom, yeah, that makes sense. I was going to ask you, can't remember what was it. It was something about David Amber.
Oh, okay, Miss Yolanda. I guess she would, but she should have let Wayne know that that was personal for her. 'Cause she's
What,
saying
the
that
Wayne
she
thing?
took a peek at Delicia's Facebook yesterday, and that the DV that they're skitting with Dan is a trigger for her, and she's taking comments personally. But like you should have had when Wayne should have known that you would take that personal and that you didn't want to be involved in that.
Yeah, he had it happen to Shayla, to Anthony, to Amber, to Rolanda, but you have to tell him.
Yeah, because if you've had DV in your past, then I mean that could be triggering for you. And then people gonna come at you sideways all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, trap star. She talking about all the podcast women are trash, except for Amber and Tamara. Tamara is messy now, but she's not conniving like the others. She'll be conniving soon. She hang out with them long enough.
Mm-hmm. Sharony, you say you have a question. What's your question, Sharony?
Yeah, that's what I was just saying.
I didn't watch the Shayla and Anthony videos from yesterday. T Diamond said, did I really miss anything? No, they just fought about him not wanting to give her $20,000 for the 2-year-old birthday party that's this
Hmm.
weekend. Last year she wanted 15,000. Remember, for the 1-year-old party. This year she wants 20,000 plus. Anthony, don't forget to pay the rent
Hmm.
because it's rent day.
She gotta have her money. So y'all know Anthony got some money. He paying Shayla's rent. He paying Denisha's rent.
Oh wait, Dnisha want a house down. Don't forget, She found out
Yeah.
Amber got a house by the lake. She wants a house too. And she just said it matter of factly and walked, strutted her little self off like she's
Oh
somebody.
yeah.
That's why I really want to see her get some karma too. But I have a feeling she's going to be backing him for a while until she realizes she can't help him get out of whatever he's in.
Yeah, he getting ready to get into some mess. She gonna have
Mm-hmm.
to if she's a ride or die, she gonna have to stay there with them.
Mm-hmm. Well, Angelina and Shayla got defeated today. They took a blow, didn't they? Let's see if he's gonna pay the money first, Carla. I wonder if he's gonna pay the money to Shayla.
He might.
But she cracked me up because she asked him for his credit card number yesterday. So I think she doesn't have the credit card, that black card anymore. She must not.
Yeah, she probably doesn't. But yeah, it's like he probably, I don't know, Anthony might give it to her. He just says all that stuff and then he'll go back
It is
and give
do it.
it to her.
Mm-hmm. So Charity says, so my question, oh, this is pertaining to Bethany, okay.
Bethany, okay.
Yeah, Vanetta, if Wayne finds out Anthony's in trouble, he's going to know.
Shannon says, why does she need to have a conversation with Lynette? She's not the mother. Once again, Larry is putting her in a powerful position when it comes to Brooke.
I like Lynette for Brooke. And if
She
Larry is,
doesn't need to have a conversation with, she's being Bethany.
who's being Bethany?
Bethany is her, what is that, her Shani? She
Oh,
asked, her
Sharon them?
question was, why does she need to have a conversation with Lynette? She's not the mother. Once again, Larry's putting her in a powerful position when it comes to Brooke. But she doesn't need to have that conversation with Lynette. To me, the conversation she needed to have was the one that she had yesterday while Larry had Lynette on the phone. Is
I,
where did that come from, or how did that come about? And that's it.
yeah, why was Lynette on the phone in the first place? I actually like the idea of Shara and Lynette talking about Brooke because
But
I
this has
say
nothing to
that.
do with Shara.
Well, but
Shara
but
don't even
Shara
know.
don't care. Shara is over here minding Shara's
Yeah,
business. But I would like to see Shara and Lynette discuss Brooke because they can see Larry and Bethany. If
right.
nobody can see that spiraling out of control, then I don't know what's going on. But
Hmm.
Lynette makes it sound like she has a safe house, but Lynette is not about the foolishness.
No, she's not about the foolishness.
And if Shara says okay, Larry is going to say okay.
Right,
And maybe Lynette would be the one to help Brooke get on a straight and narrow path. Because
right.
she's the splitting image of Bethany and Larry.
But the thing is that Shara and is not even in this conversation
No, I
because they haven't.
understand.
They should have brought Shara in the conversation. But the thing was, Bethany's making a big deal. She's being Bethany. She's making a big deal out of it because Brooke said, "Oh well, I'll just go stay with Lynette." And it's, oh, where did that come from? Blah blah. So Bethany's trying to be Bethany by trying to take control over that whole thing.
Yeah, I saw that part
Yeah, it's like it really has nothing to do even with Bethany
with
because
Bethany. Yeah.
it's like Bethany, the good woman said, instead of you running away and walking the streets or in the store, come to my house, call me next time, and
Mm-hmm.
I'll offer you a safe place to be
Yeah.
until you can get. That's all. That's all she said. That's all it was. But Bethany wants to make a big deal out of it. And I'm like, why are you making a big? Because she likes to assert her power
She has to.
and her
She's
dominance over
yeah.
Brooke and Larry. Now,
Like they
Shara don't know
belong to
nothing
her.
about what's going on and why. They haven't even brought
Charlotte be
Shara
just as
into the whole
clueless.
discussion.
Charlotte be she be just as clueless.
Yeah,
You
it's
would
like
think
she
Brooke would
won't
call
even
her
know
mom
that this
sometime.
is an issue. She won't. She don't even know about the fact that Larry was discussing sending Brooke to live with her. She knows nothing about that
Now that's a
because
Larry problem. Here we
yeah,
go
it was
again.
only Larry venting to his wife Bethany, and then she took it upon herself to go and tell Brooke. It's just like when they were in Montana
Mm-hmm.
and Lynette and Larry were talking about their son getting
Right.
married,
Jaden.
and
Yeah.
Bethany went out there and took it upon herself
To
to
get
start, yeah,
herself in.
same
Yeah.
thing, same exact thing. So it's like, you just took it upon yourself to go make this a big deal, and it was not a big deal.
Betty Bush wants to know now that Angelina knows Amon left Shayla, what's she gonna say to Shayla? That'll be an interesting conversation, Betty.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting.
She probably gonna tell Shayla she need to
Get what? Well, she got
she
a
gonna
job,
have
and
to
she
step on it trying to get Anthony.
if they think they still have Anthony, because I think Angelina saw that that girl has a lot of pull with Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
That who was the there was another Hispanic. What was the girl's name? The was she Spanish or Hispanic or Puerto Rican that Wayne liked? What was that girl's name? That pretty Hispanic girl. I don't know if he ever dated her.
I don't
The
know.
Hispanic girl. Well, she looked Hispanic. I don't know if she was what she was, but she was very pretty. Of course, she had black hair, and he liked her, but I don't think he ever dated her. But I know he liked her, and that makes me think of Evelyn. But Evelyn's
Yeah.
skinny. She's very skinny. This girl wasn't skinny. She was, she was a nice
Yeah, I
shaped
don't
girl.
remember her. I might remember her later on.
Does anybody remember that? Was she Hispanic or Puerto Rican? Well, she looked Hispanic, but she could have been Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Could have been a Spanish girl. But Wayne liked her. But I don't think anything ever happened. But I just say that to say, does it really matter to Wayne who you are? He dated Libby, for goodness sake.
He definitely dated
He
Libby,
dated
so
Libby. But I'm still curious who that female was, because that's why I was thinking he would mess with Evelyn, but with all this nonsense going on, he's gonna run from Evelyn.
yeah, I don't think he gonna mess with Evelyn. I thought we all thought he was gonna go for Evelyn. It's like
But not
unless
with
she
all
comes
this.
to Atlanta, not with that family.
Mm-mm.
That family is too much. And then they got the baby mama coming over there interrupting.
Mm-hmm. Writing in yellow all over that girl's car. She
Oh
didn't care whose
God.
car that was, and then made a typo. She made a spelling error on top
She
of it.
talking about it, she can't even spell. That crack me up.
Oh gosh. I'm just curious who that other girl was, because she was pretty. She was somebody's friend, and Wayne was really trying to get her attention.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think they're coming to Georgia. I don't, Marion. I don't think these scenes are going to be happening in L.A. I think they're going to come to Georgia so they can scout around to see where they can put the vegan restaurants. Because she made it a point to say that Georgia was one of the places. that they
Mm.
wanted to bring the vegan restaurants to.
Yeah, I'm sure, but I'm sure. Well, the first one will probably be there, but they'll have to come into a business.
Yeah, Wayne told Dave that they could stay basically right at his Beverly Hills home because
Mm-hmm.
Wayne wants to make sure that Dave knows he's got a house in Beverly Hills.
Of course.
Hi,
Yeah.
Clara.
Yep.
Welcome in.
You know,
Yeah, he
Wayne
wants to
has
make
to.
sure.
He'd make sure that he got more than one house too.
Mm-hmm. And it's in Beverly Hills, which is down the street from the hood, y'all, if y'all don't know. Just cross over the main boulevard. You got Beverly Hills, Baldwin Hills on one side. You got Inglewood, Compton on the other
I
side.
know. Oh wow. Okay.
But I mean, it's very obvious. But they literally are split by one big major street. And you go up a hill and you go into Beverly Hills or Baldwin Hills, and on the other side you're in Compton and Inglewood.
Mm.
LA is just made that way. It just is. People think, oh, Beverly Hills is up in the hills, way up on, Pacific Coast Highway. It's not.
Uh,
No, it's not. It's not where people think it is. Miriam might make her company go to Georgia and give her one of his condos, Christopher.
mm.
Not quite sure what that means. Um,
Yeah, I know we all think they're doing something. They're
well,
not
we
support
didn't figure out
much.
much today, but let's let some
No.
more skits drop and we'll follow up. This is just an initial discussion on
Yeah, I'm
what.
sure Evelyn them will be back again later on tonight.
So we have Evelyn, we have the blackmail, we have the baby's party, and then we have Dave and Wayne going to LA. And Amber needs to get with Ernestine and just work on her stuff. Work on
It
her
seems like that's
role.
what Ernestine is focused on, even if Amber isn't.
She is. She's very dedicated. She said, I work for Amber. So I guess she said, I'm going
Mm-hmm.
to earn my money. And what are they going to do with, what's her name, since they brought her back into the Country Lane
Amanda,
fold? Amanda. What's Amanda going to do? She's the one I'm watching.
she
Don't
needs
be
to go
trying to get
find
up
her
in his
something to
face.
do.
You stay away from Dave, everybody. Please hit the like button, everybody, if you would. Can we get up to
Dnisha.
100? Can we get up to 100?
So I guess somebody, okay.
Let me see how many we have right now. Let's see. So can I see the number of likes on this on the chat that's on YouTube or no?
Um, See, I don't know how they see them.
I know because Stephanie always sees them like right away.
Mm.
And well, can I have a count of how many likes we have if somebody so it feels so inclined to do so?
Yeah, Gwen is out there. I'm gonna say Dolly's not out there because normally, you would have had it.
Because Gwen's at work and Gwen does
She's
everything.
outcome.
And that's why I'm asking, can somebody else take a look at the counts?
Let me see.
Because you can see on the other page on the page where you hit the like button, you
Mm-hmm.
can see how many people are watching and how many likes there are. If you slide it down and you just want to hit the like button, that shows you how many people are watching and how many likes there are. So we got that. We got this.
Yeah, what it
Cause
says.
I can't. Gwen can't do everything, especially when she works every day.
So
Trapstar
I
says
see.
67 out of 77. Thank you, Trapstar. Thank you,
Okay.
y'all. Thank you, Gwen. And yeah, when is Constance gonna send a counter offer? But we know based on what Hemi Girl told us, it's like monthly for the real attorneys. So is
Yeah.
it about time yet for them?
Well, I think we saw her twice in August, so we might
We
not see
did.
her.
Might not see her till mid
I
September
was the
sometime.
surprised to see her the second time, so
I
I'm
was
like,
too.
oh,
And I really want to know what about what Amber said triggered her so badly. I mean, I know, like we know as laymen, what triggered her, but what did she see? What clicked in her head? Was
I
it that
don't
she was a
know.
scammer, or I don't know? Something
It was
clicked, and
in
she
her
got off
head
that
that
phone fast.
she won't get. I don't know if
That
she
she
gets
won't
a
keep getting money.
percentage of the settlement.
Oh well, Brittany would have got a percentage of the settlement. We know that.
Well,
Ooh,
see,
I would
I didn't
love
know
for
that.
Brittany to come back just for
But
like
then
three or
that's
four
what
skits.
triggered her because if Amber takes zero, then she has no percentage coming.
That's true.
She's getting paid,
Yeah,
but
but no
her
percentage.
fee, but she wouldn't get a percentage. So yeah.
T, I think he's still gonna give Shayla 20,000. If he doesn't, Shayla gonna raise hell. She gonna raise a stink that Anthony is not gonna forget. Ooh, I could just see that. But that would be karma for both of them.
What
Thank you,
y'all
Trapstar.
saying?
Appreciate you.
Denisha is checking Danielle. Oh shoot.
Did Danielle already pass judgment on Delisha?
I'm
On
sure she
Denisha?
did. They sitting down and it says Denisha has to check Danielle. Well, we knew
Let me see.
Danielle would.
We know Danielle, and plus to Danielle, she's still Amber's friend, whether Amber wants to talk to her or not.
Mm-hmm.
She still thinks that's her friend. She don't care whether Amber want to be her friend or not. I'm still Amber's friend. But the one thing Danielle can do is argue. If she does
Yeah.
nothing else, she can argue.
So
Yeah,
okay, they
Danielle
sitting
argue with
down
anybody.
together. Anthony knows. Well, he doesn't know Danielle really.
No,
They're going to say you knew you shouldn't have brought Denisha around Danielle.
I know that he's so bold. He thinks everything that he does is okay.
Yep, that was not the right move. Okay, it's almost 3. I need to get out of
Oh
here. I need
yeah,
to
it's
go.
about time. I'm sorry, everybody. You guys, I'm sorry. I forget that you all are on the East
Oh
Coast. I
wow.
apologize.
She said Danielle asked Denisha how she feels to be with an adulterer. Oh, she just went straight for it, huh?
That's Danielle for you. She's very
She went
assertive.
straight
I mean,
for it.
aggressive.
Yes. Well,
I know you're Amber's friend. I can't stand looking at this girl, to be honest.
to my
She hurts
Anthony
me.
told her about Danielle. Well, nah, she didn't. He didn't tell you everything because I wouldn't have went over to the lady house
I'd be too ashamed.
if
This
I
girl
know she's
has
gonna be
no.
judging me like that off the bat. No, I wouldn't have went to her. I was like, no, I'm not going to the house. Somebody Denisha thinks that Danielle poisoned her water. She might have if she poured too much.
I'll watch that when we get off. You guys, I
Oh
won't keep you
God.
any longer. I know I love you. And this was good. We can pick it up some more in the wind down, and if you see anything that you want to talk about in wind down, because we want to try to group all the comments together about certain storylines as best we
Mm-hmm.
can, so we don't have spaghetti straps everywhere. So if we can try to group them or try to piggyback on whoever's in front of you, if you have a comment about Brooke or the Anthony, Denisha, Shayla, whoever, Dave and Amber, anything, just let's see if we can get some continuity to the way we make the comments. So if we can do that, it'll be a better look for us. And then people coming in, they can hold their comments if we've already covered it, and then we can cover that part as a group.
Them people are not gonna do that. They gonna
Yeah,
ask them
you
questions.
want to bet?
Yeah.
You want to bet? No, the reason
Yeah.
that I say that, you know why I think that it will? Because actually O'Neill did that.
Oh, he
Because the
did.
comments were everywhere, and so he would ask them, um, can we hold on to that? And
Oh,
after
okay.
about a year, after
People
it took about
started.
a year, it started to stick.
Oh,
And then
okay.
they would retype the comments because he would put a note up there. What do you think about so and so and so? So it did work, but it did take about a year for it to work.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, months to a year. It took a
Okay.
while, but it finally stuck. Because we just had comments about everything and everybody all over the place. Just.
Yeah.
But mine, they're pretty good, especially at night. It's a lot different than in the morning. Nighttime, it's a little more cohesive
Hmm.
as far as the
Yeah, they
storylines
stay on
go.
the same topic, but
Uh-huh. You were there. Were you there? We were talking about all the different grocery stores and how they
hmm.
evolved.
Yep, and
I
there's a
had to put
whole
that in
bunch of
my
grocery stores.
description. We had all because of his Chobani drink.
Yeah,
Anthony drinking that Chobani. That was nasty. It was probably spoiled.
may have been.
Okay, you guys do have a wonderful day. Miss B will be gone on Saturday, this Saturday and next Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And I will be filling in, but I'm only going to do Saturday only because I need my Sunday. So I'm going to do it 10 p.m. I mean 10 a.m. Pacific time. What is that? 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock Eastern time and noon CST.
No CST, yeah.
Okay. So it's only like a 45-minute difference between the time I use now. But I do want to get a little bit more sleep. Maybe I'll get up at 6 o'clock instead of 5 o'clock on Saturday morning. Feel like
Please
I'm still
do.
getting up for work. But Miss B, where are you gonna go, or have you shared that? Do you want to share
Oh,
that?
I'm going to going on a cruise, so I'm going to the Bahamas,
Oh, good. I love
St.
the Bahamas.
Thomas,
Oh
and
yeah,
Puerto Rico.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I actually liked St. Thomas. I mean, out of the two trips that I took, St. Thomas was my favorite.
Okay.
I
Yeah, I
just
went to
ate
St.
because it's.
Thomas in June
I
also.
know
So
you did. That we talked
that
about it. Yeah.
was crazy because I had said I'd never been to St. Thomas, that island, and then my friend was like, "Oh, we're going to St.
St.
Thomas in
Thomas
June."
was
So
nice.
we scheduled it, and then she saw the cruise, and she was like, "Guess where it's going?" That's like St. Thomas. I was
St.
like,
Thomas.
"Fine."
I think St. Thomas is a popular port, and
Hmm.
I think maybe is it quite Americanized? Is that what it
Yeah,
is?
St. Thomas is America. It's American. It's the
Well, I
Virgin,
know it's the
U.S.
U.S.
Virgin
Virgin
Islands.
Islands, and
Yeah.
I've never been to Puerto Rico, and that's one that I could go on because my sister goes on Carnival all the time, but I go
Hmm.
Royal Caribbean. But she's always on the Carnival, so she told me that I should try the Carnival. They're party animals.
Oh yeah,
They're
yeah.
party animals.
If
Me
you
and my
like the
husband are
party,
party
then but
animals.
Royal Caribbean does a lot of partying now too.
Yeah,
Everybody's
I'm Royal Caribbean.
they're catching up. Everybody's catching up to
Yeah.
Carnival.
Okay, everybody. It has been fun. I know you guys have to run. I know I've got to run, and I don't think I have anything to do on my videos, Miss B. So I'm gonna go
Oh,
in and
that's
do some.
good. So you get a break.
I'm getting a break today. I'm gonna get a break today,
So
and
when I get back, you're gonna be monetized.
I'm praying. I
Yeah.
think so. I asked Gwen to go and take a look at my channel from the outsider perspective because
Mhm.
I'm only looking at it from the inside, and I just asked her just let me know what it looks like. I mean, because I don't really know. Um, and if you get a chance, anybody gets a chance, let me know what you think. I managed to lose my playlist. I was trying to put them back, but I followed the directions, but they won't pop up because I set them all to private.
Oh,
I
you
didn't know
gotta.
what I was doing,
Oh, okay.
and I set all of my playlists to private.
Well,
Even like my
nobody.
regular music, everything. I set them all to private. Now I can't find them,
Oh well.
especially in studio. But it does tell me how to find it. You set the ability, the visibility
Yeah,
to
you change the
private.
visibility.
They should show up, right? But they don't. However, they do show up on the side on the channel page under the For You. My
Mhm.
playlist is there.
So there should be a way that you can change it
I
from
should be able
private
to
to
drag
change
it.
the.
Or maybe I can change it over there while it's under the For You. Everybody have a wonderful day. Miss B, thank you for popping in today.
All right. So,
It
cause
was Wednesday.
I will be gone tomorrow morning. I'm leaving on the first leg of my trip.
So are you leaving out of Florida?
Yeah, so I'm going to my friend's house. She lives like 2 hours from here.
Mm-hmm.
So I go to her house, stay overnight, and then we'll get up Friday morning and drive to Miami. And then we'll be on the next one. We stay overnight in Miami, and then we'll be going. The cruise starts Saturday.
Well, that will be nice.
Yeah, the drive to Miami is the problem.
Yeah, I know when I went, we had to fly into Miami because it doesn't leave out of the LA out of Long Beach. Other
Mhm.
ones do, but for some reason that particular one is only Miami
Yeah.
that we could find, and that was fine because we spent the night at the what was it, the Ojai or whatever that hotel used to be. Um,
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, we're flying in. We're not gonna fly in to Miami.
well, you're pretty. I mean, you're only 2 hours away though.
Oh no, we're more than 2 hours. We're like 8 hours away. Her house is 2 hours from mine.
Oh, my bad. I see.
Yeah, I'm driving.
Okay.
I'm going to her
It's like,
house for 2 hours because she's closer.
okay,
She's closer. She's in south. She's more South Georgia. She lives near Savannah.
got it. Okay.
So I'm
Well,
gonna
Miss B
go.
will not be here tomorrow, everybody.
No, I won't be here tomorrow. So that's why I made sure I popped on today. Now I don't know if I'm gonna make it tonight, but I'll see.
Okay. And
Yeah.
did you put something in your community by chance?
No, I need to though. I hadn't done it yet.
Okay. So
Now I
anyway,
got
Gwen, thank you. Gwen
gotta
posted
get
my
out of here.
schedule. Time
Thanks,
to go.
guys.
Everybody have a
I'll
great
check in
day.
with y'all one day next week and see what's going on.
Miss B, have fun.
I shall.
Enjoy.
Thank you guys.
Okay. Bye,
All right. Bye
everybody.
bye.